These rap niggas spend a lot of time writing punchlines. I walk in the vocal booth and just speak my mind, look in my eyes. You see it, I live for the cheddar. Twice I bet my life I could survive and better. Niggas looking on tough.
Game 7 tonight. Chris Paul versus James Harden. Chris Paul versus the guy stabbing his back. Let's go. Okay. I don't want to rap with you. I came to scrap with you. OKC versus Houston Rockets tonight. 50, a.k.a. Ferrari F50, a.k.a. 50 Cent. Woo! Y'all ready for Game 7 tonight? You could be a blood or brick, nigga. Bitch, follow me. Game 7 tonight, man. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready for this tonight, bro? Let's cover this, man. Yo, Donald, watch out. You don't talk about legendary 50s. Yo, Tom Seaver passed away? Oh, man. I think he was battling. He was sick for a while, too, man. First and foremost, salute to Tom Seaver. Mets great. Yeah, he was battling dementia. Yeah, man. Moment of silence for Tom Seaver, man. Moment of silence for Tom Seaver. Yeah, man. Rest in peace to Tom Seaver, man. That sucks. One of the greatest Mets players, period. One of the greatest players of all time. Was the original, call him shutdown Met ace. When you think about guys like the Dwight Goodens, when you think about guys like Jacob deGroms now, Tom Seaver paved the way, man. One of the greatest Mets. Yeah, man. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I just hate when Mets greats or any sports greats, especially when one of my teams pass away. It sucks. But rest in peace, Tom Seaver. God bless, man. But let's get to this. Let's get to this game right now, man. Game 7. This is gonna be tough, man. You got CP3, you got SGA, you got Gallinari, you got Adams on one side, and then you got a team that I don't really care for, but a team whose game I don't like. But right now, let me cover this Miami-Milwaukee game right now. Miami's up 105-98. I wonder how my man Giannis has been doing because they were showing clips of him sucking in the series, and he needs help around him. He has no scores. Again, it's like the Utah Jazz thing where that scoring, you don't have aggressive. Wow, offensive foul called on the Miami Heat. Bam Adebayo, one of the more underrated centers in the game. So again, hey, salute to Draymond Green for changing the paradigm of centers, where you don't have to be 7 feet and going up for alley-oops all the time. Him, Andre Harrell, these guys prove that, hey, if you could adapt to my skill set and build, hit him straight in the mouth. Chris Middleton got some messed up teeth, so oh man, that don't look too good. But yeah, Milwaukee has the ball right now, 105-98, 6:05 left in the game. It'll be Milwaukee's ball. Chris Middleton, what's up with this dude, man? What is up with this dude? This Miami Heat team, they're impressive, man. And salute to Jimmy Butler. Now, I will say Jimmy Butler was a guy that I wasn't the biggest fan of him coming to the Knicks because I just felt like the Knicks foundation, the construction it was going to explode. But yeah, CP3 going to fail tonight when it comes to showtime. He don't show up. Yo, Donald Cannon, I don't know if you saw the video I just put out, but I mentioned about CP3. He always gets like a weird injury, like a weird muscle injury or some type of cramp or something. And it's always like a game 7 where he just disappears. So let's see tonight, man. It'll be telling. If you get past this Rockets team, it'll be telling, man, because let me see. Western Conference tree. If you get past this Rockets team, The Western Conference Treat. So they would have to play the Lakers. Yeah, they have to play the Lakers next. Woo, which should be interesting. OKC has a little bit of pace on them. It's SGA Schroeder, who's done. He's underrated scorer. And Chris Paul, even though he's not the fastest or depth, he can make the passes. His mindset's always ahead of the other players, so he can make the proper passes and push the ball. Even though he likes to slow down a lot and dribble and set the half court offense, but it'll be interesting to see, man. Because let me see OKC's bench. Ross Thunder. They got Baisley. How was Baisley doing? Doesn't do like an intern last year? They paid him all that money and stuff. Andre Robinson, he's back, but he can't shoot for his life. Nerlens Noel. Yeah, their bench ain't looking that great. I don't really know about this. I don't really know about this against the Lakers. Let me see. Basketball reference, because I guess it's going to live through their front court or their back court, excuse me. And Steven Adams is going to have a handful. Him, I guess, in Noel against the Lakers backcourt if they can't stop the LeBron James going through the passing lanes, because the way he was passing against the Blazers, especially game one, I know LeBron James, I know they lost. He had a triple-double, but he wasn't it didn't look that beautiful, but he was making passes. They were just missing shots that first game of Blazers. That's why I said don't. Everybody's talking about Blazers going to win 5 and 6. I'm like, yo, the Lakers are just missing shots. If they go back to normalcy, they'll be perfectly fine. And what happened? They're perfectly fine. So, OKC, yeah, they got. I mean, Chris Paul's leading away with 21.7 points. Dennis Schroeder 18.2. Gallinari 16.8. Gallinari looks. I mean, he's older now, so it's kind of different. He's kind of. He's only shooting 35.3% from 3. Shea Gill, SGA, you got a kid named Lugens Dort. I don't know what the hell that is. But yeah, they're probably going to live through their backcourt against the Lakers. And the Lakers, well, put it like this. Danny Green did an admirable job, but the Blazers didn't have anybody else. So right now, yeah, damn, this dude always misses it. Who's his light-skinned point guard? I always forget his damn name on Chris Middleton has the ball, pass it to Eric Bledsoe. Eric Bledsoe takes up, tries to kiss it off the glass, gets his own rebound, pass it to the guy, the foul shot for LeBron James. Middleton shoots 3. Damn, these guys can't make a shot. Giannis with the putback that almost missed, 105-102. Damn, what the hell? Yeah. I think they're gonna have to live through their backcourt, man. I mean, the Lakers have who? KCP. They got Danny Green. They got a whole bunch of druggies and Deion Waiters. Olenek shoots a 3. I think Olenek's shooting like 40% from 3. This dude is really found his niche, man, with the Heat. Really found his niche. Solid player, man. Again, I can't wait to see. Oh, Chris Middleton's stupid. You pushed Chris Middleton with the offensive foul. Pushed off this dude that looks like Predator with the dreads. Actually, I don't like Predator. But he just has the beard and I always forget these dudes with the dreads. He always reminds me of the other dude that used to play on the Brooklyn Nets with the dreads. But let me look at the Heat roster. From the Cavs. Why Jay Crowder? Why am I confused with the dude from the Nets? Or used to be on the Nets? But that Heat team, I like their makeup, man. They play small. They got shooters. They got pace on them. They got Jimmy Butler who plays. I guess you call him a forward, but he plays he plays in the post. He does everything. He's a jack of all trades, and he plays defense. Only thing is that he's getting older, and he's had a few injuries here and there in the past few years. So it'll be interesting to see how they build. Because Goran Dragic is still a solid part of the team, but Jimmy Butler is like the end-all, be-all, do-it-all kind of guy. Passes Jay Crowder. Goran Dragic gets the ball, throws it up. There's no time left. Misses the shot. So Giannis gets the ball back. About 4:37 left on the clock. Got Jay Crowder going to the corner. Eric Bledsoe passes Jay Crowder. Jay Crowder fakes a shot. Turns, spins. Stuck in the post. Oh, really has nowhere to go. About 10 seconds left on the clock. He is stuck. Throws it up to Giannis, who should have got a foul call by Dragic. He was trying to fight off Giannis. Giannis, I hope, is Giannis doing his disappearing act tonight, man? I want to see Giannis win, man, but he got to really work on his game. Really work on his game, bro. You got to be able to space the floor. Because I was showing clips of him as like, he'll be taking up the ball, and it's like teams basically set up kind of like a fake little 3-2 zone to basically stop him from coming to basket, which is interesting. but I guess the Bucks just haven't. I'm surprised Budenholzer hasn't really adapted to just taking the ball out of Giannis. Well, I guess. Well, let me not say because I haven't really watched this game, but so let me not speak out of turn. But let me see what Giannis got tonight. Giannis is shooting. He got 22 points. Oof. 8 for 15, which is not bad. 0 for 1 from 3. Bledsoe they get to steal. Jay Crowder with a nice, or not Jay Crowder, but I can't see who that is. Gets a pickpocket. Turned over by Eric Bledsoe. Chris Middleton with 26 for 14 from the floor. Eric Bledsoe 16, 6 for 13. George Hill, that's his name. Mad generic name. 14 points, 5 for 9, 2 for 4 from 3. He's actually having a good game. Do you think they miss Brogdon? Do you guys think the series would be different if they had Brogdon? Yeah, Miami. Yeah, salute to Tom Seaver, man. Straight up legend, bro. Simmons Singh was good, bro. Was good, man. Rest in peace, Tom Terrific. Yes, sirree, man. That was a dude, man. Got traded to Cincinnati Reds, came back. So weird. You trade like your ace pitcher, your freaking Cy Young worthy ace pitcher. Frank could be George Hill. But you know what, MH? If he becomes George Hill, you have the same people complain like, "Oh, we don't want." Now they'll shift the blame to the coaching, which I've been saying for how long? It's like Knicks fans, like we just have no. It's like a mix of patience and irrationality. It's like we don't put any onus on a coach for misdeveloping these guys, and the team has had 3 coaches. You got a bunch of young, impressionable guys. We didn't draft a Jamal Murray who was ready-made. We didn't draft a Donovan Mitchell who was a big surprise and came in and had that team on his back. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, the 69 Mets? What? Yeah, they had, Cleon Jones, and, they had nobody, like no offensive firepower in those teams, man. It was a different game back then, man. But I enjoy pitching duels. I love pitching duels. I love to see guys go 7, 8 innings. The score is 0-0, 1-0, and you got to play the small ball. I love that type of baseball. I also I like the home run hitting, but I like being strategic with your pitchers. I love seeing pitching matchups because I love pitching. I love seeing pitchers come in and set up guys, when they're down to count 2-1, extremely important count. Is that the swing count? Are you trying to throw your breaking ball and then now you're down 3-1? Do you throw the straight fastball? If you have a 2-seamer, you try to paint the corners. You know what I mean? So I could go on about baseball, man. I love baseball. But yeah, I love pitching matchups. South Beach or West Coast? Oh wow, that's a great question. I've never been to the West Coast. Oh, that's a lie. I've been to Arizona, Flagstaff, Arizona. I've been to Miami. I'll say it's about Miami. Miami is extremely enjoyable. But if you're not if you're not one of those people that you want to be in a life all the time, if you're trying to find wifey material, if you try to slow down in life, it may not be for you. Now, Cali, I heard all these people love it, but a lot of people love it. Or people trying to be like actors and all that other crap, and they're trying to find be the next big thing. A lot of phoniness in Cali. Miami does phoniness, but it's like. When people are renting like Lamborghinis, because where I went to a conference, you see like people so these Lamborghinis at the hotel and stuff, not from the conference, but for all these people capping and stuff. So it is what it is. I met a bad chick from Switzerland too, but her friend was more into me. Her friend did not look good, but she was bad from Switzerland or Sweden. Bad, but she had I want to say Sweden, and she was like I don't even know. She looked like. Mediterranean, I don't know what the hell. I was just like, damn. And she saw, of course, she's getting drunk, told my boyfriend, but then her friend wanted me. Her friend did not look good. But anyway, let's get back to it. But yeah, I would choose. I'd probably choose Miami. I can't deal with the fake and the phoniness. I don't do well with that stuff. It just makes me want to throw up. It's probably phoniness in Miami too, but it's like what I mean. Small ball shows in the players. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And defense is big. Remember, the Texas Rangers could have won the World Series if it wasn't for what's this dude, the fat ass dude who could hit, played in the outfield against the Cardinals, missed a fly ball above his head. I remember that too because I wanted the Texas Rangers to win because I didn't want the Cardinals to win. I don't forgive the Cardinals for 2006. 2006, the Cardinals had bum ass Jeff Suppan who dominated the Mets. Jeff effing Suppan, a dude who's a 4.5, 5 ERA pitcher for his whole life. This guy dominates the Mets. It's absolutely ridiculous. So I don't like the Cardinals. No, he's not. Mo Jawad, no, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. Cole Anthony is not Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray is an advanced dribbler. Jamal Murray knows how to create space off the dribble. He knows how to use suddenness and motion. He's not the fastest or the quickest. He's a baller. Cole Anthony is short. Cole Anthony is going to struggle in the NBA. I see Cole Anthony turn into like a DJ Augustine type. A guy's going to come with a bench, score a little bit for you, but as a lead guy, he doesn't have the sudden quickness. He doesn't have the twitch like a Trae Young. He doesn't have he doesn't have the ridiculous speed. He's not the greatest of scorers. He's had games at UNC, even though he was hurt, where I think like his first game or second game he had like 35 or something like that. But I think a lot of the hype is from his high school tape. Literally, go look at his games. I've watched these games. I'm just like, I don't see it. What people are talking about. If I'm proven wrong, I'm proven wrong. But I just don't see it from Cole Anthony. Omo Night Jai. Salute. I'm Efik, so we say Idemfo. We say what do we say? I want to speak Igbo. How far, guy? Ain't no Igbo. Out of here with that crap. Efik people, man. Talaba. Let's go, baby. Sosong. But yeah, let me start speaking. Yo, rest in peace. Yes, number 44. Salute, Adele Chapman. I'm just calling out this game right now. I might be a little bit below you guys or behind you guys. Cardinals keep farm system. Yeah, I gotta get it together, man. I don't know a lot of Efik people, man, besides my family. And my father, they speak. My father's from Akwa State, so they speak. They say stuff like Sosong and all. It's a different dialect within Calabar. Nigeria, man. Damn, Giannis misses. It was too hard off the glass. He up by 8, man. Giannis, man. Almost fouls him. So Bam Adebayo has a ball up top, about 13 seconds left. He's trying to look for somebody. I don't know why Jimmy Butler has Middleton on him. Bam Adebayo passed it to Goran Dragic. Dragic has the ball, about 4 seconds left. Throws it up, kiss off the glass. Doesn't have it. Giannis traveled. They didn't call it. Gets rebound. Chris Middleton has the ball. Goes up for the layup. Off. And they're not calling this. A lot of contact. They're not calling this whatsoever, bro. Whatsoever. Jay Crowder has the ball up top. All these teams, one of the issues I saw yesterday with the Jazz, they took too long to set up the offense in the fourth quarter. Way too long, man. Then all of a sudden, yeah, bro, yeah. Yeah, of course, man. Real African-American, man. Goran Dragic shoots the ball. Oh, they called offensive foul on Goran Dragic. Yeah, Nigeria got son. I just love this. People are like, are you Igbo? I'm like, no, I'm not Igbo. Like, well, are you Yoruba? I'm like, no, I'm not Yoruba. Like, so where are you from? I'm like, I'm Efik. I'm from, my parents are from Calabar. Mom's from Creektown. Father's from Akwa State. Like, it's like, just shut up. A lot of people try to teach me about my own Africanness from as African Americans. You have to know your real. I'm like, oh, really? Please tell me about it. When they find out I'm Nigerian, they shut up. It's like, oh, I'm just talking out of my ass. But anyway, back to this game. Brook Lopez gets the rebound, throws it up. No foul. Yo, they are not calling nothing. And I love this. Because yesterday they're calling some pity pat fouls too, man. You said your Metro PCS Wi-Fi's not working. Yo, shut up. I'd be happy if you saw Goran Dragic. Goran Dragic. Let's look up some stats. Let's kind of get him up there in age, right? This dude is 34. 34 years old. 16.2 points a game. 36.7% from 3. Didn't his minutes go down? He has minutes. 28.2. Slightly lower than 2 years ago when it was around 31. But it felt like he kind of was less a part of the system once Jimmy Butler came into play. Let me look at his usage. Advanced. Yeah, so his usage actually went up this season compared to last season. I mean, his highest was 27.1 and 60. So he's still extremely vital part of the team. So they might not give him because look, they got the Heat, man. Suit to Pat Riley, man. Pat Riley, that's the Don, man. Pat Riley, that's my guy, man. He built. He knows how to build, man. Like this team. This is not the same team from the 2010s. LeBron, Wade, Chris Bosh. This guy knows how to scout players. He knows how to build, and he knows how to adapt. I mean, who would have thought that a guy like Bam Adebayo, as a center, at what is he 6'9"? Would be a vital part of this team, man. Brook Lopez for the three. Yo, they are missed these teams, man. Oh, woo! Wow. I mean, salute to all the superstars who can make open shots, man. Because I've watched some of these games, man. Donovan Mitchell suffered last night where none of his other guys around him, his teammates, can make any shots. Man. Joe Ingles, I thought Joe Ingles had like 2 points. This dude had 7 points. He was terrible last night. I'm buffering. You guys tell me, am I buffering? Let me know, because I'll put in the what's the name right now. I shouldn't be buffering. Why am I buffering? You guys, let me know if I'm buffering, please. Somebody tell me. James Sanchez, I'm buffering right now. Hold on. Let me change it. Let me use the Ethernet. Oh. Oh, man, I was buffering? All right, hold it. Let me know if it's going better now. Hold on. Let me check that. This is some BS, man. You guys got jokes, so I'll give you that. Oh, let me check this. Shouldn't be buffering, man. What the hell? Hey, guys, let me know if I'm still buffering. I'm watching the YouTube. I don't see the buffer. Let me check. All right, guys, please let me know if I'm still buffering. I'm good now. James Sanchez, that might be you, James Sanchez, because JJP saying I'm good. I'm not buffering. Okay, they got that Nigeria. Nah, man, I stupidly had the Ethernet in PS4. I'm not even using it. So, and then the computer I'm using, the desktop I have now is using Wi-Fi. So it's probably sharing the Wi-Fi with my laptop, which is stupid. So I just use the Ethernet. Right now it's 111, 107 Miami. About a minute left to go. Jimmy Butler pushes off some dude with braids. I don't know who that is in the Bucks. Bam Adebayo has a ball up right now. About 3 seconds left on the clock. Throws up the shot. It's good. Wow. Tough shot. He had nowhere to go, and he still hit the shot on Brook Lopez. 113, 107 right now. About 50 seconds left. Drew Bledsoe. Bledsoe passed out to Brook Lopez. Could have the lay. Giannis goes up. Dunk. That should be a foul. Giannis gets fouled going to the basket. Smart foul, because Giannis got to hit those shots, bro. Giannis got to hit those, man, because Giannis. Don't you hate? You got to reboot the router. Hope it's good. The game is over. Is it? I mean, I'm mad behind, so I apologize, man. I don't have a TNT cable. I have to use a Fubo. I got to use these. Oh my gosh, Giannis, can you shoot the shot, bro? Oh God, this dude I think the Heat are sneakily good, man. I want to see the Heat versus Celtics because I don't believe in this Bucks team, man. I just don't, man. Giannis, man, kind of disappoints me, man. He kind of failed 27 points, 9 for 17 from the field, 9 for 12 for free throw, 14 rebounds. He's actually having a good game, but I guess it's all the other guys who ain't doing absolute jack-ish. Yeah, dude, this dude, he got to really reconstruct his shot, bro. And it's not just, I know it's repetition, but sometimes different bone structures and joint structures make you just shoot a shot different from everyone else. Oh, Giannis misses another one. Oh, man, tough. That's a 4-point game right there. Now it's hopefully a 2-possession game if you get 2 threes, but yeah, Chris Middleton, did he get paid yet? Jay Crowder for the 3, misses it. I was gonna say Drew Bledsoe. Eric Bledsoe gets the ball, passes Chris Middleton. Chris Middleton loses the ball, kicks off of Dragic. After that, Chris kicked off of Chris Middleton. Yeah, timeout by I'm not sure which team, but timeout by somebody. Oh, timeout by the Bucks. Oh man, this ain't good. This ain't good. It might have hit it off of Giannis. How am I still buffering? Hold on. How am I can't still be buffering, man. Is it video buffering or the sound buffering? I'm watching the video. I don't see anything buffering. Hey man, you can't front on Pat. Nah, I love Pat Riley, man. Yeah, he wanted ownership, man. He wanted ownership, and can you blame him? He wanted ownership. Who you got for Game 7? I honestly, God, don't know, Adele, because you know what? I really hate the Rocket system. I think Harden is a choke artist. But remember, Chris Paul fades away in big time games, man. Game 7 when he was with the then he got hurt. Yeah, he got hurt Game 6 or Game 7 with the Rockets. And then Clippers, they're up 3-2 against the Rockets years ago, and they lost. Chris Paul, to me, I think he has one of those things where he puts so much pressure on himself. I like cramps up or something. His body, he rips something or something just happens. So it remains to be seen, man. If he can win this game, it'll be a big testament to that mental, whatever it is, that mental hurdle. But I really can't stand Harden in Westbrook's game. I think Westbrook is supremely talented, but and when he first came to Rockets, the first 10 or however many games, his efficiencies went up. I think he's one of the most basketball mentally challenged guys when it comes to basketball. He just doesn't get the game on a higher level. Yeah, I mean, he has all the talent to do everything. He's explosive, all that stuff. It's fun to watch. But I mean, even the turnover last game, the last time we had where he's driving to the basket and tries to throw it out like Nola throw it out behind him. It's like, dude, that's such a dumb play. It's one thing to try to create assistant passes off of your speed, right? That's his bread and butter, right? Because he's not a adept. He's not a pure point guard, right? He's not a Chris Paul. He's not going to have the point guard on his hip. He's not going to play that type of game and work in the trench, try to use his speed to make the defense collapse on him and pass the perimeter. But you make that type of shot, which you got, and those guys are unexpected. It's just dumb. Okay, say you pass to the guy on the 3, and I forgot which guy it was, but it wasn't Harden. It was whoever the other guy was. He has a ball, and now they have 10 seconds left on the clock. You expected him to create something out of that when Harden's already deep on the other side and you're already in the paint? It's just dumb. It's just not smart. At that point, you might as well just try to go ISO and actually pass through the perimeter guys in front of you, not a guy back of you. And you got to understand, this is the reason why KD left. Because of dumb ish like this, man. Stupid things like this. It's like, call KD what you want, because I think he should have went to the Golden State Warriors, right? I thought it was a kind of cheap move, but hey, you went there to win a championship. You went there to understand basketball on a higher level, because he wasn't going to get that with Westbrook. Westbrook is just not that type of player. And people might get mad, oh, you hate him. I'm not hating on Westbrook. I root for Westbrook. You know what I mean? I root for a lot of these players. Other people I really care about is like, LeBron. He just annoys me. But even him, I don't care. Do whatever. I want these guys all do well and have fun. I want to talk about this stuff when I'm 50, 60, 70 years old. But Westbrook, to me, he's just – and then when he left, look at that team now. Now Billy Donovan's able to coach. Well, he's coaching more through Chris Paul, so he doesn't have to coach as much. But you saw how they will have games where they're using both. They're using Schroeder, Chris Paul, and SGA. And it's worked. Chris Paul's looked as a throwaway. Now they're in the playoffs, Game 7. So, to me, Westbrook, he's a coach killer. He's just not my type of player, man. He's just a little bit too – he doesn't have the mental acuity that I like in a guy who has the ball a lot in his hands. Riley went out and knew what he's worth. Yeah, of course. As a man, you never – oh, wow. Wow, yo. What a sequence. The Bucks stole it somehow from Butler. It hits off, goes to Lopez. He throws it up for the layup or off the glass. 8.5 seconds left. 113, 111. Now you got a foul. You definitely got a foul. You can't. I don't know if you could trap. Maybe you trap for like 3 seconds and then foul. You have 5 seconds left. But you have 5 seconds left. You get a person who hits a good free throw. And they got all shooters right now. They got Duncan Robinson, Tyler Hero, Jimmy Butler. All these guys can. Wow, what a game, man. What a game. The Heat are messing this up. They should have seen a double team. Kyle Korver playing defense. What the hell? Brook Lopez being tough. Wow. I like this. Better than Gobert. Better than Gobert. Nah, I don't hate Riley or Van Gundy for leaving. Nah. Not at all. That team, the buying these older players, these washer players and stuff, especially during Van Gundy's era, yeah, it was, not the move, man. Not the move. Yeah, I apologize, Simmons. I have not watched these. I wasn't watching this game. So I was trying to work on something else. Oh wow, Bucks got Leonard Fournette for 1 year, $3.5 million. Wow. If the Bucks don't win, or if the Bucks don't go far, they got my man Evans, one of the more underrated wide receivers in the game. Brady, who I think has a noodle arm, but actually he might suffer because Brady's a short passer. He's a West Coast offense. They run like a West Coast system with the Patriots. Now you got a bunch of receivers where they space out, they run. So intermediate to long passes, he might suffer, especially if that O-line ain't legit. The Bucks got mad offensive weapons. Chris Goodwin, Evans, they got OJ Howard, who they're like trying to trade. Like, wow. Bucks almost got the ball. Oh my gosh, the Heat are messing up. The Heat, and this is one thing I'll say. I remember watching the Heat versus the Sixers earlier this season, not in the bubble, during the regular season. Wow, what the hell was Dragic doing? Oh my gosh, dude. If Wesley Matthews was like actually still good, he could have gotten that ball because that was a terrible, terrible pass. Terrible decision. And this dude, Jimmy Butler's looking mad bohemian. Oh my gosh, this dude looking like a Rasta, like a French Jamaican. I don't know how to explain it. It's weird. Jimmy Butler for the first shot. Misses it. Oh my gosh. I gotta take my mask off. Hold on. Jimmy Butler's about to. I don't even want to see what y'all saying because y'all ahead of me. So I'm gonna call this like I'm not even paying attention to what y'all saying right now, man. Screw what y'all saying. Damn, Jimmy, you can't miss it, baby boy. You can't miss this. Damn, so you gotta shave. I gotta shave too. This is ugly. I don't know why I'm doing this, but Jimmy Butler, son, we look like a weeded out Jamie Foxx. Come on, Jimmy Butler, let's go. Hits the second shot, up by 3. Last time I'll call by the Milwaukee Bucks to advance the ball. Damn, Jimmy Butler's pissed. He's like, Jimmy Butler's my dude, man. I like Jimmy Butler, man. I like players who put upon themselves like it hurts. LeBron James would miss both the free throws and be looking around like, man, what? Why didn't you get the rebound to? Shut up. Again, this is a warrior sport, dude. Like, if they lose, if I shoot one shot the whole game and we lose, is my fault. If I shoot 30 shots and we lose, is my fault. That's what you do as a leader. Don't matter if this guy messes, this guy. I'm the guy. I'm the leader. It should have went through me. This is why I mess with Donovan Mitchell, man, because that game last night, man, no excuses. He was getting fouled constantly. I mean, come on, son. Come on. How could you not fall in love with Donovan Mitchell's game? His heart, man. And I'm not one of these guys like Skip Bayless was like, the heart to will the win. Shut up. But you saw how he willed his team to win. Down by 20, he kept attacking the basket, especially on Jamal Murray. To the point, Jamal Murray did not have a good game. He looked lost. In the fourth quarter, he was driving to the left after the pick and roll, driving to the left, getting stuck in the corner time and time again. When he couldn't hit those floaters, the tough mid-ranges, they were also wasting time on the clock too. Every time they come out and try to set down an offense, it's just so to Donovan Mitchell, man. That's my guy, man. But I want to see how this ends. Who's gonna take the 3? It's not gonna be. It can't be Giannis. It can't be Giannis. Giannis can't be shooting no 3s, man. Not in this close moment. You got 7 seconds left. Unless you shoot a quick 3 and try to go for the rebound, you got to get somehow to Brook Lopez or Kyle Kuzma. Tyler Hero's on Kyle Korver right now. He's deep. Look like Giannis is trying to send him the pick. They split off. He gets the ball. Pass it to Middleton. Middleton shoots a terrible 3. What the hell is? Oh, he got fouled. Oh, why would you foul him? Why would you foul him? You let him shoot that. Oh, now Chris Middleton got to make his foul shots. Let's see. Oh, that's not a foul. Oh, no. Oh, I don't know about that. Oh, first shot by Chris Middleton. Does he make this? That's first shot. Let's go. Remember when Jay Williams missed those foul shots for Duke? I think he had a 3 and he missed like 2 of them or something like that. Still remember I was a kid. Chris Middleton makes a second. Okay. Ice veins. Ice veins. I like that. Oh, because he didn't give him space? But that's tough. Chris Middleton faked that. He faked it like he didn't have space, and he moved more into him. Let's see this. Chris Middleton got to make his next shot. That's good. Hey, tough. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. Tough. Clutch. Hey, James. Hey. I don't know where the foul was, bro. I don't know where the foul was. That's a terrible call. That is a terrible call. Maybe they're trying to give the Bucks some love after that. What was it 2001 Eastern Conference Finals where they cheated for the Sixers to get to the playoffs, so they played the Lakers because they're scared that the series, the finals, gonna be. Oh, they probably couldn't say that he didn't give him space to land, but he went straight up. He didn't. That's a tough. And he settled himself. Hold up, no. Chris Middleton's moving forward as he's shooting. Dragic was already there, straight up. That's a bad call, man. That's a terrible call, man. That is a terrible call. Yeah, but Simmons saying Dragic was already, and they already covered the OKC Houston game. So I'll go to OKC Houston game once this ends. We have some time to cover. Definitely have some time to cover. Yeah, we gotta have some time to cover. I want to be putting internet here and there, and then my thing is, or putting it. Well, I want my internet to mess up, and I'm buffering. He didn't put it on for Victor. He already got there. That's the thing. I don't like this call because I've seen plays where the guy's gotten there and they're straight up, and the player is like Chris Middleton moved forward, but Dragic was already there. So it's like it's the same thing as if I'm just up forward and you're literally running into me and then throw up the shot and you're like, oh, I got fouled. They were trying to eliminate that stuff because remember after 2008 in the Olympics. They were doing that overseas, and overseas refs weren't calling it. It was like, it's not basketball. We're not going to call for guys like Dwayne Wade and that stuff. And so the NBA started to trim down on it. Jimmy Butler has the ball, about 3 seconds left. He has Wesley Matthews on. Shoots the shot. Misses. Tough shot, man. Tough shot. By the way, Jimmy Butler's. Wait, foul? Oh, my gosh. No. What? No. Where's the foul? Oh, my. Wow. This is trash. That's not a foul, dogs. Where's the foul? Oh, my gosh. This NBA sucks. Where's the foul? He's not in his space. He can land. He didn't. They need to challenge that. The Bucks don't have a timeout. Bucks don't have a timeout. Yeah, this is trash. This is trash. Let it keep going. This is trash. You guys should be ashamed of yourself. Just let the game go. You guys need ratings. You're down by 45%. Don't call a game like that, man. Do not call a game like that, man. Have some integrity, man. Let these guys play. All these referees, they probably never played basketball in their lives. Come on, dogs. That's not the spirit of the game. That's not the spirit of the game, man. This is trash, bro. Just let it play now. You have it tied up. Come on, man. They all got out the way. Where is the foul? Jimmy Butler lands. Nothing. I even thought the first time I saw it, there was a trip. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. Jimmy Butler's fine. Nothing. Come on, man. Stop. And the thing about it is that, James, they were calling it tough well, at least when I put it on, they were calling it, they were letting these guys play. I don't have the volume on because I don't want to get in trouble. This ball-headed dude, man, you know he didn't play. What's the call? They're going to call that? Are they going to call that? You can't call that. You can't call that. Come on. Come on, man. You can't call that, bro. Wow. This game is trash, man. This game is trash. This game is trash, man. I'm about to change this, man. This is garbage, man. This is pathetic. This is pathetic, man. Just one shot. All I need is one mic. One mic. Dun, dun. Oh, wow. He almost. This is trash, man. Salute to Jimmy Butler. That's my guy, man. AKA the weeded out Jamie Foxx. But this is trash, bro. This is trash. This is how you want the game to end. This is what you want NBA. In the midst of all the stuff that's happening, this is what you want the NBA. This is what you want. This is how you want to end games. Trash, garbage, trash. Let's go to the next game. Call 2 bad calls. You had to rewind. This is why people don't. Yo, bio range. Oh, blow range. I think his name was bio range. Blow range. I don't know what the hell that means. But yo, salute, bro. Salute. That's terrible, man. NBA down 45%. You would think that they would get the call from up top. Hey, let these guys play. We need the ratings. We need to beef up these series to make them more exciting than what they are. Because these fake fans, some of these fair weather fans are just corny as hell. And it just looks weird with amalgamated images. Yeah, this is trash, bro. This is a terrible. What a joke. Yeah, it's a joke. They had the replay. That's the thing about it. They had the replay and it showed whatever. OKC game, Houston up 23-19. First quarter, 3:47 left. James Harden looks like this dude like a 1990s like new generation a new generation wrestler, yo, from WWF, man. That belly, like he has muscles on like a little bit of muscle arm, but this dude, son, he's gonna get fat, man. But the NBA, they call these BS calls from him. They allow him to do whatever the hell. Yo, bro, I was watching the freaking what's the name game, the Heat game. I thought they at least have some type of integrity. A lot of these guys that play after you called that terrible call. Just let the game go, man. Just let the game go. It's terrible, man. Giannis actually had a good game, man. At least from the stats, yeah, it looked like he had a good game. Leisure and Knicks blow range tears equals Uncle Freezy. Yo, Uncle Freezy, can you please have one name, bro? How many? You have like 50 names, bro. Like, who do you think you are? Shang Tsung? Like, come on, bro. Like, you keep shifting into different characters. I don't even know. What the hell is blow range? What is that? Is that like a voodoo curse? Like, what the? Salute to Uncle Freezy, man. But Uncle Freezy has like 50 names, son. Like, this dude is on some noob Cybot type of level right now, man. You can't he's just this. He's like a liquid form. Like, you can't really you don't know what the hell he is. But salute to Uncle Freezy, man. Trash game, man. Trash end of the game, let me say, man. Trash. After the Bucks made such a comeback, man. And the funny thing is that you were calling the game. You're allowing these fouls to go. You allowing the fouls to go. How many times during the full quarter when Chris Middleton went up, threw it up, got hit, no calls? That's what I understand. Is like you guys are being inconsistent now. Now it's being obvious. Usually in the playoffs, you're not supposed to call these calls. You're supposed to let these guys play. It's acting stupid now, man. Like, let me get a Big Freezy up in here. Hold on. Trash, man. This is some trash, bro. This is garbage. Garbaggio, man. But anybody who's been watching the Rockets game, please give me some color as to what was happening, man. I'm literally just getting in. So let me check out the score, man. 19-23. Houston Rockets, we know what James Harden's going to do. ISO, more ISO, pass it to Westbrook with 10 seconds left. Maybe pass it to PJ Tucker. ISO, triple, walk, 4-step back steps. The refs won't call. Throws up a 3 because if you sniff on him, he's going to act like he got hit by a Tonka truck. And then, he goes to the line and shoots if you hit him, if you actually play defense. We know. So I'm just more excited about OKC. I want to see the growth of my son's SGA, man. I really want to see how this dude develops, man. I think he has like the perfect situation with Chris Paul. You see Chris Paul teaching him during the timeouts and stuff like that. Like, I love that, man. This is how you develop some of these kids, man. You get proper veterans who are selfless. And Chris Paul is kind of an anomaly because he still play at a high level. But he's a guy who was a teacher. As much as people hate him and he could be a hard-nosed negative reinforcement guy, which I'm a negative reinforcement guy, so I would love to play Chris Paul if I was an NBA player. But, yeah. Yo, what's good, Big Freezy?
Hey, what's good, fam?
What's good, bro?
Fantastic. Hey, man. You got my whole house laughing out loud at you, man.
What happened?
You keep calling me bio range.
What is it? Blow range?
It's blorange, like blue and orange mixed together.
Are you blood?
No.
Oh, so wait, why do you call it blorange? What? Blorange?
Blorange, like blue and orange mixed together.
You did that for the Knicks?
And Mets.
Oh, my.
Yeah. I didn't know nothing about no gang affiliation. You know me. I'm a
well, because you know blood. They can't say C, so orange doesn't have the letter C in it. But yeah, that's my dumb ass thinking that. I was like, bio range? What the hell is this? There's like blow range? I was like, blow range? What the hell is a blow range? So I apologize, man.
Hey, man. Let me say it's an honor being here with you, man.
Oh my God.
And secondly, man, your ass is hilarious. Hilarious.
Wow. Come on, man. First of all, I apologize, Freezy family. Blow range. First of all, those are two of my favorite teams, Knicks and Mets. That's my life right there. Do I want to
Giannis does not lower his shoulder or push off, so it was correct.
Whoa! What the hell? Oh, my bad. Sorry about that. That's ESPN randomly playing. And I apologize to Lugans Dortz or whatever. He has 13 points. I didn't know who he was. He's actually like the decent forward dude or whatever that's on the OKC Thunder. That's seen decent defense. So I apologize for not knowing his name. I just wasn't watching this series as much until it got to Game 6. And my dude, Austin Rivers, what he misses? Why the hell is Austin Rivers still in the NBA, bro?
I'm not sure, man.
That's not fair, man. You know how many people in the NBA could ball, and this dude's only in the NBA because his father's in the NBA, or was it a player and a coach? Come on, man.
Right.
Come on. Oh my gosh, Rockets up 25-20. Someone just got called for a foul, but yeah, this should be highly contested. I just really hate how the Rockets play. I despise. Dortz is their Frank. Hey, MH. Right. Everybody hates Frank, so I mean, everyone thinks Frank is useless. And he's going to go to Spurs or Toronto, and everyone's like, oh man, I didn't know Frank could play like this. I mean, typical us fans. We just have no patience. We just, I just don't want to. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, well, the one thing that you said just now, and it's a really good point, but the Spurs and Raptors have championship coaches and pedigree.
Yeah.
So if Frank goes there, they can probably unlock what it is that we've been trying to for years. So
a lot of it is confidence, and the thing about Frank is that he's shown confidence. He just needs consistency and trust from his coaches. You you can't have Frank in the game, show to pass it to Chris Paul for the three, misses it. Peter Chuck with the rebound. The thing with Frank is that you have to be consistent. You have to say, all right, we're going to allow you to play through the mistakes and that stuff and not take him out and destroy the kid's confidence. Because how many times you see glimpses of him actually getting to the basket, facilitating? When he played against the Dallas Mavericks this year at Dallas, in Dallas, he was aggressive. He just almost dunked on KP.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He tried to yam it down his throat.
He tried to kill him. And it's like, oh, what is he? It's like, yeah, but you have to play him. And then you can't have it where Frank in the game against the Nets gets no minutes. He didn't play. And that was a game where Kyrie Irving killed us. And Kyrie Irving is a guy. The Nets killed us by being a team that passed the ball around, facilitated whatever, right before Kyrie came. Kyrie comes and he's an ISO guy, which is perfect for us. You put your best defender on him and you force him to make the pass when it's only 5 seconds left on the clock because Kyrie likes to do ISO. We played Frank 0 minutes. So what do you want from him? There's no confidence you can build from that. And it's not like consistent because Julius Randle effed up a lot more than Frank.
Right.
And he was able to play 30-some minutes a night. So it's just, I don't know.
You see where that got Mike Miller, though. And because a lot of people were standing for Mike Miller. They were saying that he should be in consideration for being a head coach. But once we started interviewing head coaching candidates, you never heard Mike Miller's name again. You don't even know where he is right now, to be honest with you.
Well, the thing about Mike Miller, I think they said that he might come back. I think he's weighing his options, which he should, because a guy like Mike Miller needs trust from he needs that Spoelstra treatment where the GM, he doesn't have to choose the players per se. The GM is going to help him choose the players and help him build a vision, and he could just worry about being a guy who sets up tactics, player personnel, emotional development, all that type of building up these guys' maturity. Worry more about what's on the court versus like Bill Parcells. Why I can't be the cook without buying the groceries, whatever he said when he was the Patriots when he left. So that's what Mike Miller needs, and he's not gonna get it from the Knicks. So I don't mind if he leaves. If he stays, that'd be great because you're gonna be with it's shaping up to be a solid coaching staff. So I like what they're doing with Tom Thibodeau, bringing on his assistants that he had with the Wolves and the Chicago Bulls, bringing on Dicey Oshimoto, bringing on Greer, bringing on Woodson, who's great, better with people than Thibodeau is, and Thibodeau can learn from that. So I like what they're doing. I hope Mike Miller comes back because I think he can learn from those guys. I think Tibbs is a good tactician. He likes to adapt his offenses around who he has. I just think that player-wise, personality-wise, he's just not a guy who meshes well with that. He's an old school guy. He's the same guy. He's a George Karl type of guy. George Karl's extreme, but he comes from that spectrum where it's like, I'm more about basketball on the court. You know, your personality, your attitude, blah, blah. Because remember, when he was a coach, or back in his day, when he was coming up, these kids were in college. They'll come out the NBA when they're 21, 22. They were, you could call them so-called grown men, but some of that emotional maturity, some of it, you know, they were able to develop some of that in college, right? You know, not even some of the nuances of the game. They didn't have to. Wow, Chris Paul catches Eric Gordon. My bad. He caught him with a crossover, and somebody shoots a three. I don't know who the hell that is. Number 7. That's not Roberson. Roberson can't shoot like that. I apologize. Who's number 7 is? But yeah, that's just cool. I know people don't like Mike Miller like that, but think about what was he supposed to do, Big Freezy?
To be honest with you, man. To be honest with you, first of all, the points that you laid out were good. You know what I'm saying? Especially pointing out the fact that all this dude wanted to do is coach. It kind of Mike Miller kind of remind you of like the gym teacher. He don't care nothing about your grades in English class. All he worried about is what you do in gym. You know what I'm saying? So I understand your point right there. That's a good point. I never heard that take before. But the thing about Mike Miller is, I always felt like Caleb Canassis deserved the shot. You know what I'm saying? Because he had been in that kind of spot where if the coach slipped on the banana peel, he should be the next guy. And then when it happened in New York for him, he got passed over for Mike Miller. So because I'm kind of sad for that, especially with Caleb Canassis being and as far as his overall being overall well-rounded managing personnel and all that stuff, you know, the rumor is while he's an excellent X's and O's guy, he's probably too nice on his players. And being too nice.
Canassis?
Yeah. So the thing about being too nice in the NBA is you don't know how to discipline guys when they mess up. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But as far as X's and O's, he's probably like, you know, top 50 of all the coaches in the NBA. And I know top 50 sounds like it's a lot, but I'm talking about if you count all the coaches on all the benches and all that stuff. So, but yeah, I wasn't a fan of especially there was a game that I think we all watched together, the Memphis Grizzlies versus Knicks, where the veterans came out there with no energy and he kept playing them. And then he put in the young guys and they cut the lead in half. And Mike Miller immediately snatched them out and put the vets back in, and the lead blew up. And at the end of the day, the veterans didn't want to play, and they wound up like fighting Jay Crowder at the end of the game or some mess when all that stuff could have been.
Yeah. When Peyton pushed Jay Crowder while he was in the air.
Yeah, you remember the lazy inbound pass? They looked like they wanted to do a mutiny because a man threw a lazy inbound pass at the end of the game, and Jay Crowder stole it and was there. And nobody went to defend him. So he was like, man, I'm going to just go ahead and shoot it. And he shot it, and Elfrid Payton went and pushed him. And then Marcus Morris, at the end of the post-game press conference, basically said the worst thing you could say in a post-game press conference, like calling him effeminate and all that other kind of stuff right. in the New York media. You know what I'm saying? Not only did you get blown out and your team showed lack of energy, you're going to come in the post game and say the worst thing you could say.
Yeah, this is why Steve Mills, I think, was so terrible because the construction of the team, right? I understand physical, but you bring guys like Elfrid Payton, who has never had a leadership position with another team. Right. Like Julius Randle, who's never had a leadership position with another team. And you bring in a guy like Marcus Morris, who I like, but is not a leader per se. Marcus Morris, he's the type of guy that if you're playing with a bunch of bad boys, like you put him and Jimmy Butler, and they had a team who could win, kind of like a Renegades type of team, like a Detroit Pistons type of team, where that brashness, that physicality could get them there. You could live with that for 3-4 years. You win 1 or 2 championships, and then it, kind of turn sour. But that attitude, Marcus Morris was not the type of guy to back down from a fight. Marcus, which you will love, but Elfrid Payton was in the wrong. You know, you don't push a guy. I don't care what. You do not push a guy while he's in the air.
Right.
Freak injuries can happen. You know, you just don't do that. You want to fight a guy, you wait till you square up, you punch him in the face, you push him. You know what I mean? But you don't do that type of crap. Right now, OKC, what's the name? Adams just got a weird block on or a tip of the ball on Westbrook. Chris Paul has the ball, pass it to Adams. Adam throws up, he gets a foul. Chris Paul, just watch that play. This is why Chris Paul's so annoyingly good. Right. So you saw Steven Adams get positioned down low. I don't know who it was. I think it was a small defender. And Chris Paul isn't wasting time. Just pass him. Just pass him. Just put it up. Just put it up. He's not in a good position anyway. Just put it up. Even if you don't make it foul shots, you just got a foul on. I'm not sure who it was. It may have been it looked like one of the smaller players. What's I'm saying about Chris Paul? His mind is just it's. You can say what you want in terms of like I'm pretty sure he has an ego, but the game itself is egoless. It is to get the easiest possession for a field goal, and that's what you want from your point guards, man. Westbrook right now is driving. Oh, beautiful layup, Westbrook. One-on-one, Westbrook still driving to the basket. It's probably still one of the best, and one of the more explosive. I don't know because someone might point out, he's shooting so and so from layup, so he might kill me on stats, but. In terms of explosion and his skill, he can still take it up on you one-on-one. By the way, the guy who hit the three that I didn't know was number 7, Darius Baisley, the kid who was like an intern. Yeah. Oh, he was like an intern, right? Like last year, or something like that.
They're talking about the young guy, the rookie.
Yeah, he was like a fruit chopper. I think it was like an intern. He worked at some company for like $1 million instead of going to college, and then shout out to Dort. He's an undrafted rookie. He's come off the bench and all. Would Nick fans be more patient with Frankie was undrafted? That is a great point. We're the same ones. Who's the dude that's on the Toronto Raptors? Who has like a weird American sounding name, but I think he's like African.
To my Chris Boucher.
Yeah, Chris Boucher.
The big. Yeah.
Bro, I think he's undrafted.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's undrafted.
But he plays hard though. But he plays hard, man.
Come on, son. That's what I'm talking about. It's all how you utilize players. Frank on Toronto Raptors would kill. Right. That team, all the easy possessions they'll get, defending plays, they got size and speed. What? Are y'all bugging? Yo, again, I'm not a guy. I'm not sure you pay you don't pay Frank Ntilikina $10 million this year, based off his performance. Wow, Eric Gordon gets that block. Terrible shot. Eric Gordon puts it back up, and Basie's fighting for the rebound. Gets it, throws it to SGA. SGA throws it to Schroeder. Schroeder has the ball. He has shoots a three. Off. They need to stop shooting. They need to start guarding the basket, not hitting shots. Westbrook has the ball, looking like he wants to take Schroeder. You know, Westbrook is tunnel vision. Shoots a turnaround jumper, off. Harden's on the bench, and they really have no game plan but to just throw it up. Either pass it, going to hit the perimeter, or Harden do whatever he wants. Chris Paul goes for the beautiful layup. Drew contact, no foul. Chris Paul, that's young kids. Watch Chris Paul before he retires. Give him his flowers now, man.
Right.
He's one of the last of a dying breed in terms of pure point guards.
Yep.
Pure point guards.
Yep. And when you play with a cat like that, you never feel like you're out of the play. Unlike when you play with like a Dame Lillard. If you go to the opposite side of the floor, you may feel like you won't see the ball, right? Or not know what to do. But with the Chris Paul, you're always involved.
Well, Big Freezy, did you see the game 7 or game? Was it game 5?
Game 4. Game 4.
Lakers versus Blazers, and you saw how that ball moved around a lot more without Dame Lillard.
Oh yeah, game 5. Yeah.
You saw that ball moved a lot more without Dame Lillard. So what you just said right now, that was I've been saying it, and you are 1,000,000,000% spot on. These guys, man, these combo guards get in the game, and all they think is, let me use my speed and athleticism and then pass the ball. Where it's Chris Paul is going to set up the high percentage field, and that makes guys better. Now you can work on your weaknesses while you're still scoring, while you're still contributing, right? This is why guys like DeAndre Jordan look so productive. This is why guys like JJ Redick, even though JJ Redick, obviously, college, but when he was on the Magic, this guy wasn't a world beater. But with that Clippers team, not saying he was a world beater, but he looked dangerous as a shooter, right? Right. So again, hey, Chris Paul to me, get me easy buckets. And you talk about a Knicks team that needs that?
Right.
Come on, man. I would not mind getting him, even though I would love Donovan Mitchell, man. But how did you feel about that game last night, man?
Hey, man. Dude, my heart goes out to that dude, man.
Yes.
It gave me vibes of Melo. Remember when Melo was in the playoffs?
Whoa.
Yeah. No. I'm talking about vibes. I'm not talking about his basketball game. I'm talking about the vibes. When it's like a one-man show against a whole team is what I'm talking about. Like when Melo against the Pacers, it seemed like Melo had no help against the Pacers. It's like he was there by himself.
This reminds me of that game, the playoff game, where they lost, where Melo, I think Amar Stoudemire got hurt, and Melo's playing the Celtics.
Yeah.
He scored like 40-something. This dude was getting triple teamed at that point. But
right.
He just hit the three. Harden goes up, throws the ball to Jeff. What the hell is this guy's name? Can't remember his name. This other number 33. I gotta look at the Rockets roster.
That's Robert Covington. You mean talking about for the Rockets?
Covington, or was that the other dude? Oh, that was in House.
No, Daniel House didn't wear 33. I thought Rocco wore 33.
Okay, no, you might be right. My bad. They just have these stupid 1995 MC8 like braid designs in here. They all got the same crap. Confuses me. I don't know who is who. Suit to MC8. Beasley for the three. It's good. Darius Beasley. Contributing. Let's go. I like the youngest. Yeah, get that confidence up, young man. This is what I like. This is what I like, bro. Yeah. Get that confidence up in the playoffs. Because you got guys like Kevin Knox who doesn't know how to do the most simplest things on the court. Who doesn't know how to grab a rebound. So, hey, I like seeing these young guys come up, man. Anybody who's a hater, I root for every young kid coming to NBA and killing it. I love to see that, man.
Yeah, man. And shout out to your chat too, by the way. I'm watching the comments, man.
Yeah,
shout out to
these dudes are straight up absolute goons, man. You got goons like Donald Ken, who's an absolute troll. I don't know if he's still here. God holds Elijah, that's my dude. Eddie Rowland, he's a straight up soldier. Simmons Singh, straight up soldier. Tri Burrow. I don't know where he's at. He's supposed to be joining me, but this dude's probably listened to like 30 rap albums. By the way, go visit Tri Burrow's channel. It's not the fact that I'm cool with him and I like his channel. He has a sickening knowledge of rap. Like, he knows every rap. If you just post him a new rap album, just a random new rap album, he's like, yo, hey, I heard that. I'm like, what the? And he heard it. He's a psycho, bro. By the way, Harden just traveled. They didn't call him. He passed it to Tucker. Tucker shoots from the corner, missed the three. OKC's looking good. I just forgot who just hit the three right now. Basie fakes, drives to the basket. Oh, they called something, maybe a travel. Yeah, Darius Basie was at the intern. Again, NCAA is crumbling, man. Adele Chapman, salute. Who do you consider as cornerstones or pieces on the Knicks that need to stick? Also, what are your thoughts on Dotson? I'll let Freezy answer that first. How do you feel about that?
So in terms of cornerstones, I think the first two names that come to mind immediately are Mitchell Robinson and RJ Barrett. And then when you look at periphery players, in terms of cornerstones, I think you have to base it on what Tibbs gets out of them this year. You know what I'm saying? It's unfair to Kevin Knox and Frank and all those other guys that didn't really get developmental coaching, you know, for say 2 or 3 years, you know, while we were rebuilding. But right now we are where we are. You know what I'm saying? It's not fair, but it's a fact of life where we are. Now, in terms of Dotson, Dotson is an older piece. You know, you'd have to look at is Damian Dotson's body built for the NBA? Because he's the one guy that is always hurt and always his production is always limited by nagging injuries. You know what I'm saying? So if you get a healthy Damian Dotson, you have a solid NBA starter, in my opinion. I'm not saying that he's borderline all-star, but he definitely gives you good above average to good team defense. And when he's healthy, he can definitely knock down the three at a decent clip. And he's a team chemistry guy.
I agree.
You know what I mean? So it's one of those deals where you have to just, you have to talk to, like, hey man, what's going on? Are you built for it? Maybe it's something you're doing in the weight room. Maybe it should die something, but you have to figure it out because we can't have a lack of production coming from you, whether it's you can't play or if it's you're injury prone or what. If you figure that out, you're a piece. But if you don't, then we just have to move on.
I agree. You brought up a good point. The Knicks have done a really poor job in terms of coaching. I still remember when Walt Clyde Frazier, there was a game, again, Fizdale, because he's a genius. This dude had Dotson. Dotson was averaging like 15 points off of like some good percentage from the floor for like the past 5 games, and then he didn't play, and then even Clyde Frazier wanted to say something, but he was like, he basically said like, I'm confused. Why a guy who's averaging 15 points a game, this guy was getting hot. He seemed to be finding his flow. Why is he not playing? And again, it's just this poor development of players where it's not the fact that we say that these guys are going to be stars. We have to see what they can do. If Dotson's a 3-and-D player, fine. If we draw up offense, especially in the second unit, we can draw off an offense where he's a target man coming off the screens and the picks, and he's hitting those 2-3 threes a game. Those guys are important every game. Look in this playoffs. You cannot sit here and tell me a guy if the Jazz had a guy who would come in and hit 2 or 3 threes in that game, that he wouldn't be looked at as an unsung hero.
Right.
So again, it's all about when I look at a guy like Frank, it's not saying that Frank is going to be a star. I think people conflate that too. Oh, he has to be a star because he was drafted here, blah, blah. There are a lot of guys in the NBA who are role players who are drafted in the top 10, 15. And people don't remember that. It's just that because it's the Knicks. Oh, he drafted this, blah, blah. But like this, we probably could have drafted a guy like SGA. I'll put money on it. He wouldn't have developed the same way he did OKC.
No, he would have been a bust in New York.
And they would have said, "Oh, SGA's a bum." Because I've seen games with SGA, as good as he looked, he has benefited immensely from having Chris Paul around him. Trust. Right. I've seen games with SGA when Chris Paul's not in a game. SGA's making boneheaded decisions. If he's not on a fast break, in terms of a half-court offense, he still struggles at times. So there are a lot of times I'm watching SGA. I'm like, okay, I see the talent, but he needs some time, he needs some work. But he's going to be that dude. And he's saying, tell me that Knicks would have developed that? Come on, guys. Come on.
No, and plus, and SGA defers to Dennis Schroeder a lot. I thought all 3 were point guards. I guess SGA is not going to be that. Maybe he's going to be a combo guard, but you can tell he defers the offense initiation to another point guard at this stage of his career. You know what I'm saying? You can, because when Chris Paul's on the floor, it's half court execution and run what we want. And when Schroeder's on the floor, it's like get this rebound and go down as fast as we can. Try to score before the defense sets up.
Yep.
And then when it's SGA, he's like, yo, what do we do? What do we do in a situation where we're up by 7 late in the game? Do I push it here and maybe turn the ball over? So all those different game type things, he's like, to your point, he's still trying to figure out. So I understand the thing with SGA, but he would never have gotten the opportunity to do that. And you know who you can use as an example? Kevin Knox. Because coming out of Summer League, the hype around Summer League 18, the hype around Kevin Knox was crazy because we thought we found a player, right? And then we get into the season and Fizdale doesn't want to play him.
Yep.
And so he tells this dude, they were like, well, why are you not, drawing up plays for Kevin Knox? And he says, you keep what you kill. And now every time I hear that shit, I want to damn gouge my eyeballs out. You know what I'm saying? Because they pressured him to play Knox, and then once he started playing, not giving Knox minutes, he wins the December Rookie of the Month for the year of 2018. And then after that, everything is just downhill.
Guys, I just want to say one thing, not to make this racial, but I don't want to hear the Dolan stuff is racist until we find out he's racist. Look, Dolan's not a good owner. Right. But Dolan's given a lot of chances to a lot of black execs and coaches. You know what I mean? And a guy like Fizdale, I don't know. And they allowed Steve Mills. Dolan said he had no input in that. They allowed a black man and Steve Mills, who's, I think, unqualified for that position, to make that decision for Fizdale, who's a guy who I think shouldn't have gotten a job. Does not say Dolan's a good guy. Dolan sucks as an owner. He's probably one of the worst owners in all of basketball. But racist, trust me. Because if you give Fizdale that job, I don't know. I don't know what racism you're talking about because Fizdale was terrible.
Terrible.
When me and Isaiah, when we were like, yo, they need to draw up plays for these young kids. Young kids, you don't allow young kids who are trying to find their way and say, hey, just play ball. No, they want direction. Kevin Knox was a target man at Kentucky. He was a guy that he came around screens. He hit shots in the mid-range once you set proper picks and whatnot for him. He was that type of player. He's not the type of player who's going to create shots on his own and dribble and use his strength or whatever. This guy is 6'9", doesn't post up, doesn't know how to use his strength to back people down, or doesn't know how to use strength to pose his will, drive him to the basket. He's just not that type of player, right? And Fizzo didn't set up nothing for these guys. So I just spat on
Nothing.
Fizzo was terrible. When these young guys, they try to make these guys are dumb. They're not dumb. They're just lost. They need direction. Trust me. I've tutored before in college. You know what young black kids love? They like direction, especially from black guys. Where it's like, I could be like that one day. Trust me. And I'm not trying to make it akin to these guys. Obviously, a little bit older. A lot of these guys come from places where maybe don't have direction in a home. I'm not trying to make it a single parent, blah, blah. Some of these guys do have that. A lot of these guys, they get pushed up through the ranks in terms of high school, college. They're in college for 1 year. In high school, you were the man. You were playing like Jordan in high school. You get to the college ranks. Now you have to, now there's some semblance of actually playing basketball the game. I got to learn how to set picks. I got to learn how to do some of these little things. Maybe not even in college. Maybe you get to the NBA and you have to start doing that because now we're not playing the same system you played in college. We're not going to feature you like we did in college. So they need direction. That's it. Why do you think there's so many guys? Ben McLemore was doing okay with the Rockets. This guy was on the Kings. He was seen as a bust until he got to the Rockets. There were a bunch of guys in the NBA who were busting at the age of 22, 23. Where it's like, he's an NBA bust. And it's like, dude, he's a kid.
Right.
And they get to a team where there's actually direction. It's like, oh my gosh, I didn't know. Yeah, of course you didn't know because he went to a crappy team. Think about it. You're a top kid. You're most likely going to go team that did terrible because of how the draft works, how the lottery works, even though it's shifting a little bit away from just being able to tank. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm sorry about that spiel, guys. Back to the OKC Rockets. OKC up by 3. Westbrook has the ball, throws it to not coming to the house. House shoots the ball, misses. Gallinari gets a rebound. Gallinari's looking fat. He's also that back issue is it's probably not good. SGA has the ball. Lucky foul. Just like we just talked about. SGA buries himself, is way up high up top, tries a post up, turns around, gets the ball somewhere. They call a foul. That's the thing I'm talking about. SGA. He's gonna learn that. He's gonna learn he's gonna learn proper spacing, learn how to feel where the defense is playing him. Because Chris Paul, even though I'm not saying Chris Paul's perfect, but Chris Paul probably would have made that mistake. And SGA did, which is not that big of a mistake. Obviously, they call a foul. They're going to a commercial now, but you know what I mean? Chris Paul is just put like this. This sounds crazy. You guys might kill me. Who would you guys rather have? Would you rather trade the farm for a Donovan Mitchell? Or would you rather get Chris Paul without giving up any first-round picks or anything, but you have it for 2 years at that salary?
That's a good question.
And before you answer, salute to Kenya M. I think it's a new dude joining. And ETV Tunes TV. Cole Anthony to the Knicks. Hell no. But back to the question. Hell no. Y'all bugging.
Yeah. I think we are all tripping out of desperation. Like we want to win so bad that we'll ask any, ask any question. Just to get some kind of hope.
Yeah, wow. Oh my gosh. Wow. Hold up. Eddie Rowland is saying Cole Anthony has a 38% field goal percentage. That is he was hurt. That's miserable. Hold up. For a guy who doesn't have great speed, great explosion, great size, great shooting, nothing. No. Again, this is DJ Augustin at best. Hold on. Let me see. Oh my gosh.
Yes, man.
38% from the field, 34.8% from 3, 6.4 attempts. No.
Hey, and I'll throw something else in there too. He got hot at the end of the season. So those numbers are upticks from what he was doing all season long. So those numbers were not. But it was like watching, to be honest with you, it was like watching Elfrid Payton run the Knicks offense this year. Like a dude that's limited going up against a packed paint, and what he wants to do is drive to the paint.
I've seen it so many times where he would drive to the basket. It's that college layup where he would be forced to one side and he throws it up. But it's like the high kiss. But it's like that's not going to work in the NBA. Like even though NBA doesn't have the greatest of defenses, you're not going to be able to. You're not really imposing your size. You're not crossing over. Whatever. There's no. What would you call it? Like shiftiness to him. He plays relatively straight. And the reason why people hype it up, again, it's his high school film was this small 6'1", maybe, more likely 6 foot guy who was dunking. And it's high school. Again, even when we watch guys like Cade Cunningham and Jalen Green Edwards, this is going to be the greatest draft, blah, blah. We don't know. We don't know. A lot of these guys, when they get to the college ranks, they look a lot different. Remember, that UNC team, what did Williams say? He basically said this is one of the worst teams I've ever coached in terms of talent. And when you have a superlative player like that, put it like this. John Morant got Murray State to the tourney. I understand they lost, but he got them to the tourney, right? John Morant, UNC had a better roster than that Murray State roster outside of John Morant in terms of supporting guys. And yet Cole Anthony, I know he was hurt, but even when he was in it, it didn't look like he was elevating the players to the level that John Morant. This is why I love John Morant's game. Like I saw him at Murray State and I said, yo, if we get the number one pick, I'm picking over Zion. I see it in this kid. I didn't even think he was gonna be this good in the NBA. And I that's my guy. But Cole Anthony, I don't see it. I don't know what you guys see, bro. Yeah, I think
that the thing we sleep on most about John Morant, and so I live in South Carolina, right? So Eastern South Carolina is where I live at, and so John Morant played in the same basketball conference as my sons. So I see John Morant, and he looks like just another high school kid, razor thin. They said he was 150, dog. I promise you, he was 135.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so he would get bumped and tumble. Like, you know how you get hit in the air, like somebody tried to spot your shot. He'd get hit and would tumble like 20 feet. So now it's like all these years later, people talking about John Morant, and I'm like, who? Who?
This guy?
Yeah, because in high school you see other players with less height that you know are great players.
I'm sorry, just to cut off. They called a foul on Chris Paul, who was, I believe, above the circle, and Harden drove to the bat. I feel like even though the Houston Rockets are by 1, I mean, it's more so the space shooting that's really saving both teams because both these actually, no, I don't know. I'll look up the stats, but either way, these teams just don't look like they're in rhythm yet. But Harden for 2, I don't know about that call. And this guy Westbrook is being annoying, spin all over the place, slobber all over. Like, dude, shut up. This guy's kind of annoying, but I do like Westbrook. Don't get me wrong, but he just I don't know. I don't like what he did in OKC, man. That they think about this. OKC has had one of the greatest. Oh wow, they called. I guess it's a tech. I think Harden shooting by himself makes a shot. 52-54 Rockets. I guess a tech on Chris Paul or something. These refs to me, I just wish they got refs from the hood. Shout out to all the refs that ref my intramurals. What leagues I'm in? New York Urban and Dynasty League. Because you have some refs who are terrible, but some of these NBA refs are just thin skinned, man. Let these guys, as long as they're not in my face, you're not screaming at me, cursing me, touching me, get it off. You want to scream, whatever, you talk to me. I like that about certain refs. Just let them talk. But all this tech and then you affect the game like that, it's like, come on, man. That's corny. And yes, I wanted John Morant more. Now I can't. I don't know if you follow MBK. I was calling John Morant and everybody killed me. I wanted John Morant over Zion because Zion to me he's a good player. And I would give him this. He has underrated footwork around the basket, but a lot of his game, I know he had that one game the first game he came, he hit like 4 threes or whatever. A lot of his game is based too much on explosion and athleticism. And when you look at some of these guys, there's a good article in Bleacher Report that talks about what makes up a bust. And again, I think they bring the point. And I heard this before too, where you cannot find players that have literally, like, their number 1 or whatever pick, that they've made it based solely off of athleticism and explosion. I'm not saying John Morant doesn't have skill here and there, but you're talking about a guy whose body, again, go watch the video about Ben Sutterer, is a body that is built to break down just because how his hips and his joints are built, because he's like, is he not? I think he's like knock-kneed or whatever it is. And it's just, and he's put on a weight. He's already tore his meniscus or injured it. So it's just, I don't. Wait, what? I'm like, Zion, I wouldn't call. It's tough because this guy has to lose weight, because how else can I expand your game if you're that big and you can't do anything else? SJ for the shot off Chris Paul pass is good. 55, 56. OKC's up. The Rockets have been really sloppy driving to the ball. Westbrook just had a turnover where he just drove to the ball, threw it between, I think, Tucker and Harden and Eric Gordon. I mean, they just have I hate the Rockets game. Covington for the 3. Misses. It's just no rhyme or reason. D'Antoni, he's getting to that age. He just probably don't even care anymore. Daryl Morey is just, I missed the D'Antoni Suns, man. That team had I love the makeup of that team. I mean, they played no defense, but DeMar Stoudemire, Kevin Nash, like I said, Kevin Nash, Steve Nash, Kevin Nash.
Shout out to Big Sexy.
NWO, baby. Hulk Hogan came down, played the guitar on the belt. What? Nah. When they first came out, that was a movement. But Steve Nash, Sean Marion. Sean Marion would kill in this generation. He would kill in this generation. A pure 3-and-D guy who could explode a little. What?
Dude, so since you say that, let me ask you this. Since you say, how do you feel about that kid Tyler Bay that they compared to Sean Marion?
Is that the one from? That's not the one from Stanford, right?
No, that's the one from. I think he's from Colorado.
I haven't watched him. I haven't watched him. But give me some time. Definitely gonna watch. I'm doing this Devin Vessel video. I'm trying to put it together. But literally, when you work in Premiere Pro, literally 1 second of audio when you're trying to find the videos and cut them and stuff can literally take like 20 minutes. So just bear with me. But I want to cover him, Jalen Smith, and a few other players. But I haven't heard him. What's your take on him?
So I'm working on a video. I put one out yesterday on Lawrence Tears.
Well, first of all, advertise your channels, man.
Yeah. So and I'm sorry about that because I assume that we're all connected. I feel like everybody the homie. Like if y'all got something going on,
some people just need to remind them, man. So please, channel, shameless plugs. Just go ahead and plug your stuff, man.
So I have this channel. It used to be Big Freezy TV. I changed the name to Lawrence Tears, and what I'm gonna do is just start doing more Mets and Knicks videos, just breakdowns of crazy stuff like how the Mets bullpen was a grease fire before, and instead of us grabbing some liquid to throw out the fire, the liquid we grabbed was more gas.
Yes. Don't forget gas.
Right.
Yes.
Right. So I do sports on Lawrence Tears, and then I do like community activism stuff on this channel called On and On, where everybody's invited to come on and on. We basically get on there on this show called Chop It Up, where we just talk about stuff in a conversational way. I don't try to guide the conversation, because I feel like, I want it to be one of those situations where it's like when you and I bump into each other in the grocery store and we start talking, I wanted to have that same sense. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to something being super structured and us may not get to certain points. So check me out on and On, and check me out on Lawrence Tears. More content to come. And and also, man, I love your chat, man. The chat is great. I recognize a lot of the folks here. You know what I'm saying? They are nuts. I feel like these the homies here.
Donald Cannon is a straight up absolute troll, by the way. He ain't about ish. This dude is pure troll blood, man.
Wow. I troll him too. I tell him that he's Sim Russell's burner account. Donald Cannon is
Salute to Donald Cannon, man. I don't want man. The injury history kind of bugs me, and he's like a lesser version of Donovan Mitchell to me. Even though I like him, but I'm not giving him the big money. I'm not going to trade for him. By the way, foul on Chris Paul right before the quarter ends. Chris Paul makes a foul shot, 58-61 with 0.6 seconds left. So I think second half. And don't worry, guys. Yes, we're going to cover it, but I do like to have conversations. Can you keep talking about? Well, hold on. Let me just. I'll just wait till this last shot. So Chris Paul makes the last shot, 59-61. Rock's not going to do anything with this. If I just going to throw it out. But can you get to Tyler Bay? You were talking about Tyler Bay.
Yeah. So I feel like the Knicks have glaring needs, right? But I also feel like in a year where you can't go see players live, or you can't have direct contact with them, like for sit-down interviews in person and all that stuff, I feel like you shouldn't trade draft picks, because I think it's too risky. Like, don't trade up for LaMelo if you can't get him in a room with you, you know what I'm saying, and you can see his mannerisms and break down tape and all that stuff with him and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying, because I feel like you set yourself up for it. But now with that said, so we pick 8, 26, and 38, right? So I feel like at 8, and I know this is questionable, people are going to kill me, but at 8, I feel like we should take Aaron Nesmith, right? And
that's the kid from Vanderbilt, dude, shooting like 51% from three.
Right, and the reason why I say Aaron Nesmith there as opposed to say a Devin Vassell is, you know that Aaron Nesmith brings a skill to the table. You know there is one thing that he can go wake up 2:00 in the morning and make threes. You know that he can do that. You know what I'm saying? Now with Devin Vassell, do you think his defense is going to translate to the NBA? Well, we said the same thing about this kid DeAndre Hunter last year that came out with Andre Barrett, and DeAndre Hunter struggled. You know what I'm saying? So I would say go Nesmith 8 at 26. If Kira Lewis is still there, go Kira Lewis, and then at 38, go Tyler Bay, and you get the best player at each position, and you somehow field needs. You get a wing defender in Tyler Bay, you get a point guard in Kira Lewis, and you get knocked down 3-point shooting with Aaron Nesmith.
So one thing I'll say about Devin Vassell, right? Devin Vassell was underutilized at FSU. Underutilized. It'll come out of my video, but he was underutilized. His usage was like 20%. He was like fourth in team usage, fourth or third, but I think like fourth, compared to guys like Patrick Williams and all these other guys who were not as talented as him. Now I agree with you 1,000% on the defense. One thing that he does a lot is that he doesn't shift his feet. He doesn't play with shifting his feet and his hips. He tries his athleticism to catch up. So if you got a guy who's shifty, smaller guards, they're going to abuse him in the NBA. He goes for head fakes. He kind of relies way too much on athleticism. Also, at FSU, they played a lot of zone. And Leonard Hamilton, a coach, he plays – I mean, that zone, it's vicious. I mean, FSU is probably one of the best teams in all of college basketball before the whole COVID thing struck. And, I mean, I agree with you in terms of was his defense translate. Now, he gives me more on defense. Naismith is not going to play defense like that.
No, he's not.
And the thing about Naismith is that you either have to build your offense around him as a starter, or you better have your second unit where he's at point man. Because, again, when I watch Naismith, dead-eye shooter. But, again, Naismith would probably be better going to – Naismith's one of those guys that I feel if you draft him high, some stupid team is going to misuse him. Versus if you draft him lower, like not the Knicks, if a good team is actually going to draft him lower, like a playoff team, it'd be a gem. And people are like, why didn't anyone draft him? So that's the thing with the Knicks. Again, I'm confident in Tibbs. I've grown confident in the Tibbs regime. If they got a Naismith, it could work. But you better because I don't really care about fans, but you know what? If you draft the Naismith, if you draft Naismith a Vessel, but I think that if you draft the Naismith, that Naismith more so just because he's purely a dead eye shooter. That's his game. That's bread and butter. You better have the offense geared to having more off ball movement from your wing players and your guards to get shots off. Like that better be because if you have this guy and you ask him to, create his own shot and beat his man to bat, it's just stupid. And then people are going to be like, well, you could have drafted a point guard. Even I'm not one of these guys that you draft a point guard to draft a point guard. That's like the dumbest thing.
Right.
There. This year is not a year for point guard. So if you don't find a point guard you like, if you don't like Killian Hayes, if you don't like Kira Lewis, I like Kira Lewis, right? I'm not sure you draft him at 8, but if you like him, if you have a plan for him, if you say, all right, we have oh my gosh.
Developmental coaching staff.
Why can't I say developmental coaching path for him? Developmental path for him. That is all right. We know where I can develop Kira Lewis. He has to become a better passer, better awareness on the floor. He can drive to the basket. He can pick his spots. But we're going to develop him. We're going to maybe get another point guard to put around him, like a Chris Paul type. No, not again. A more point guard, so he can play off. Right? If you're going to do that, that's fine. But just don't. Naismith is interesting, but I just don't want us to go for it and we misuse him because he'll end up like another Frank. He'll end up like another player who there's some type of skill there and we misuse him. Because think about it, we have Bullock and we have Dotson, and let's be honest, their minutes their usage was inconsistent. Even Dotson, and I know Dotson got hurt, but even Bullock, when he was healthy, he was inconsistent. And I understand it's a different regime. I just don't want us to fall into a pattern or this weird thing where it's like we just don't know how to use the players that we draft.
No, that's a great point. That's a great because the Aaron Nesmith thing reminds me of what Sacramento does with Buddy Hield. Like Buddy Hield should be a better NBA player. You know what I'm saying? But coming out of college, he had one skill that he could do. The cat could shoot it from long range. You know what I'm saying? The cat can flat out shoot it. When guards go to Oklahoma and Oklahoma is stressing shooting that three. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those deals where it may go awry, like what it is with Buddy Hield in Sacramento. But at the same time, if Tibbs is who we think he is, and if the developmental coaches that we have are who we think they are, then then you don't. Then if you draft, say, Aaron Nesmith, and I don't say it don't matter if you draft him at 8, but if you get your hands on, if you draft him, you know what I'm saying, then you don't have to go out in free agency to overpay for a shooter. You know what I'm saying? Because you drafted one.
Or Joe Harris. Even though I like Joe Harris, but these guys, like you said, they might be overpaid. If you want to draft that guy, you draft him, man. And these guys are talking about the Mets. Oh, my gosh, man. First of all, can we all give a round of applause to Steve Cohen, for buying the Mets from the terrible –
It's official? Is it official?
Yes, it's official.
Good job. Good job.
Last week, which game was it that Diaz blew? The Yankees.
Oh my God!
Diaz was he's a terrible. This is what I'm talking about. I play ball, right? There are guys who are throwers, and there are guys who are pitchers. I played against throwers. When I was younger, playing for Bonnie Baseball, we had these guys who they lied about their age. These big old Hispanic dudes who had arms and they couldn't throw a strike for their lives. But if that ball hits you, it felt like a bullet went through. They're throwers. And I'm more extreme. Diaz is a thrower, right? He does not know how to set up pitches. He doesn't know how to use his slider consistently. He doesn't know how to read pitchers, right? Put it like this. One of the greatest pitchers of all time, closer, Trevor Hoffman, had 2 pitches. Fastball, I think threw a four-seamer, and changeup.
And a changeup, yeah.
And obviously he's a closer, so he's not pitching to – but he just know how to set you – okay, put it like this. Even guys like Brandon Webb. He had a fastball. He had a doing on the Diamondbacks. And he got hurt. He had like
a fastball cutter. You talking about the big?
He had a sinker ball.
Okay.
Top little ground balls. He had a sinker ball, and that was his bread and butter. Another kind of 2-pole pitcher, Johan Santana. Fastballs, you could say 3. Fastball, changeup, slider. Right. But once you go to fastball for a strike, you weren't going to get good looks again unless he fell behind the count. So he knew how to set you up in his prime. You know what I mean? Diaz is just one of these guys who could throw 96 miles per hour, doesn't use his slider enough, doesn't know how to place his slider well enough, doesn't know how to throw a slider for strikes. That's why when you see the slider so many times, it's like you look at it and it's like, I see the movement. It's not going to be a strike. I'm not swinging at it. So now he throws 2 sliders in a row. He's in a count. He hasn't thrown a strike yet. He's down 2-0. He might throw another a strike. He might be just trying to get over the hump. He's not going to throw a slider for a strike. He doesn't trust it. He doesn't think you're going to swing at a slider in the dirt. Those are the fastballs, a home run.
Yep.
It's just I can't stand him. And BVW, this terrible GM that they hire, who's an agent. This is why I was really hesitant on Leon Rose. I don't like agents as GMs. Right. This guy traded Kalinick, who is now like a top 20, top 10 prospect in all of baseball, for Diaz and Cano, who you don't need. You have Rosario at shortstop. You know Rosario's struggling. I still have faith in Rosario. And Jimenez, who before he got hurt was looking like the real deal. So it's just – I don't want Diaz. I'm just happy Steve Cohen bought the team because I want us to where we could buy players now. I don't want to hear excuses why we can't buy players. You cannot be a team in New York, right, pre-COVID obviously, a team in New York with a fan base. Again, we're playing the same place as the Yankees. And we have this rabid fan base and we can't afford players? No. Get out. Come on. Go somewhere. And Fred Wilpon, I'll give it to him because I think he was trying to sell because obviously getting up there in age and he was trying to build up an estate for his family, which is what all men do for their families, right? Yeah. And it's Jeff Wilpon who's like the first time Steve Cohen bought it, Jeff Wilpon's like, I want to still be a part of be in charge of the team for the next 5 years. It's like, what? It's like, when I buy the team, you get the F out of here. And now we don't even know what they bought it for because he won the auction, right? And it's COVID. Obviously, people don't have as much funds anymore. So when they're trying to give you $2 billion, it might be lower than that. So you screwed yourself over. Wilpons? You know what I'm talking about? Just stupid, greedy idiots. It's like, dude, this guy buys statues. Steve Cohen buys statues. He bought a statue that literally looks like cow dung put together to make a sculpture. He bought it for $120 million.
Wow. This
is the type of guy I want, a guy who's going to spend. I don't want Will Pond anymore. I want an Anthony Rendon. I wanted Matt Holliday back in the day, man, instead of Jason Bay, who sucked.
Right.
Come on, man.
Jason. So the Jason Bay thing is a microcosm of the New York pressure, right? Like you can literally be an all-star in a small city, and then you get to New York, and when like you walk out of the shower. and 75 microphones in your face asking you why you chased a O2 slider in the dirt. But when you were in Pittsburgh, you can kind of get away from that, kind of slide out the back door and go drink you a beer. You know what I'm saying? Jason Bay was not ready for New York, but he was not ready, Unlike, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, unlike a dude like Cespedes, who I feel like was built for New York, but he was probably just too much stuff going on, man.
Put like
you know what I'm saying? If he
just from Cuba, right? And this is the only excuse I'll give to this dude, man. This dude came from Cuba. In terms of poverty, he's probably never seen millions of dollars like that, right? This is a guy, he bought a horse, he bought this. He's injured, he has these injuries. And as much as I say F you because I wanted him to play and we gave you this contract, and I think that he's using the whole COVID thing as like an excuse. I mean, this guy's rich. Yeah. Whoever he's staying with could just live in a house. But with a guy like that, when you see the money, it's like, you have the comfort, you're set for life. You've seen maybe he grew up having to fight for food every day for, begging people for, not begging just on the street, but, working hard to get, a few cups of rice so you can boil it and eat for the day. So I can't kill him too much for that. It sucks, but hey, you move on. But Cespedes was the right guy at the right time when we got him. And it was like, if we could only just have that 1 year, but then remember, you gave him Michael Fulmer, who for that, at least that 1 year, I don't know what he's doing now, because I think the next year after he sucked. But 1 year, Michael Fulmer looked like that dude. So it was like, all right, to justify giving up a Michael Fulmer, we got to sign Cespedes to his contract. Yeah. And unfortunately, he just got injured. So, but again, we got to clean some of these guys out. Again, I still like the McNeils, Alonzo. I think our offense, you got a lot of young guys, even though Alonzo's like 24, 25. You got a lot of guys who, again, I think last year was kind of like whoa, we could be good. And, pitchers, obviously, now they have the scouting reports on you. They kind of get used to you, right? You can see it. P. Alonso now, he's swinging at every first ball that looks like a first pitch that looks like a strike, just because he can't deal with the breaking balls. McNeil, the first strike swinging, he's popping up. He's just not in sync right now. So now he's taking pictures and stuff.
Nemo. Oh my gosh.
So I mean, it's just I just want to see what Cohen does in bringing these guys again. I can't remember who it was. I think Adele keeps saying it. I agree. I can't wait next year when we bring in a guy like Real Muto. Real Muto is probably the best catcher in the game. Oh, let me say one of the best catchers in the game. This guy can hit, and he can hit under pressure. And he can call it. I want Real Muto badly, and I believe I'm pretty sure he's a free agent next year because he got traded to the Phillies. He's an unrestricted free agent next year. So definitely, get him. We need him. I don't want the Phillies to give him a contract extension. Screw the Phillies. Screw the Phillies. We need him for the Mets. So whoever saw his agents may be, hey, the Mets want to throw money at you. Have Steve Cohen coming in. We need to get him badly. And someone else just said Francisco Lindor. Now we got to trade for him, but
see the thing with Lindor though is so automatically if we trade for Lindor, Dom Smith is gone. Right, Dom Smith is going to be the first piece.
I can't.
You know what I'm saying? Because he's a sweet swinging left-handed first baseman.
That's my guy. Man.
You know what I'm saying? And so he'll be gone. Maybe either Guillermo Jimenez or Rosario is going to be gone. One of them is going to be gone in that deal. And I prefer to keep Jimenez because he might not have the high upside as Rosario, but he's going to be rock steady. You know what I'm saying? I could take 270 and above average defense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whereas Rosario presents you with, if it all clicks,
he's a beast.
If it all clicks, if it all comes together, he'll be a monster. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, so the thing with Lindor is, so you have to give away all that stuff, and then you have to cut the check for him. You got to pay him. So it's like, man, it's like the Cespedes thing all over again. You give up a lot of assets, and then you have to pay him too on top of that.
And MH, it's not that I would trade JD over Dom, even though JD was actually doing good when I see. But Dom is that guy. I think that Dom is one of those guys that I think he's gonna become like a 25 home run hitter with like 30, 40 doubles.
Right.
Like a 289-ish, 290-ish average. It's clicking for him. He's a guy who sprays the field. He knows when to pull now. He knows when to go with the ball the other way.
Right.
Again, Rosario, to me, one of those guys where it's like you see it, it's like if this guy ever understands breaking balls, if he ever gets in that groove where he can read pitches better, especially on the outside and in the dirt where he swings that a lot.
Oh my God.
He has an uppercut swing. You know what I mean? He pulls. He has an upper, but he's a skinny guy. He would be better off trying to pull. Now, the thing I like about Jimenez, like you said, Jimenez may never be that. He might be like a 280 at best type of hitter, but he's a doubles guy. He's a guy who like he's like Dom Smith in the sense that he's gonna take what the pitcher's giving him. You know what I mean?
And rock solid defense.
Before he got hurt, that boy was.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm not saying he's Ray Ordonez, but I was. This boy Jimenez can ball, man. Now we gotta take guys out like Diaz because again, Diaz comes in and he destroys the morale of a team. That Yankees game we should have won. We would have been up 3 games to at least 3 games to 2 in that 5-game series. And Jimenez Diaz destroyed whatever confidence. Again, people who look at it, plays and induce. Sometimes baseball is all about streaks. Obviously, the season is shorter, but it's all about streaks. It's all about trends. You could get hot. And the 2015 season, I think we went hot we had like a 15-game win. It was some streak.
In August when we got Cespedes.
It was something like that, right?
It got red hot. Yeah.
It's all about streaks. Baseball, these guys are all consummate pros. And yes, they're guys who are superstars nonetheless. They were superstars regardless, right? But sometimes teams they get and everyone's hitting, everyone's feeling good. They're seeing pitches. And sometimes the pitcher's like, I don't know what the hell to pitch these guys. If these guys are hitting as good, okay, I got to pitch to Dom Smith. All right, if I don't pitch to Dom Smith, I got to pitch to P. Alonso with the bases loaded. I got to pitch to freaking Jeff McNeil with some guy on second and first.
Right.
It's like, so back to the game. The game is back. My bad, guys. Houston's up 66-61. Steven Adams got fouled. There's a little bit jarring back and forth with the Rockets. I hope there's a fight because I just don't like the Rockets. I don't like anything about the Rockets, man. I still don't forgive him for 94, 95. I still hate Vernon Maxwell. I hate Olajuwon, even though he's one of the greatest players of all time. Actually, I like Olajuwon, his skill, but I just hate him that year. But yeah, Vernon Maxwell, man. Talk about antagonist.
You're right. I hate Olajuwon because he tipped John Starks' shot in Game 6.
The 3
And if he didn't get a fingernail on that shot, the whole Knicks franchise history would be different.
Could be.
Yeah.
Knicks is champions 96. 94, excuse me. Yeah. 94, 95. Chris Paul passed to Gallinari. Gallinari passed that to SGA. SGA throws a floater. Needs to work on that too. He didn't look confident on that. Again, you guys are killing. Hey, this is another guy I'm looking at. He would have probably been a bust on the Knicks. James Harden with his 30 dribbles. He steps back, shoots a 3. It's off. Way off. That was terrible. Adams with the rebound. Pass it to Chris Paul. Looks like Chris Paul's trying to set up, trying to read what he's. Gallinari sets a pick. Nice pick. Nice pass. Out to House. Fakes it. Pass it back to Chris Paul. Has PJ Tucker on about 10 seconds left. Cross him over. Catches him. Throws it up. Wild shot. Wow.
Right.
That's not calling nothing. I like this. If Chris Paul's getting pissed, I like this. I like it.
Yeah, man.
Let's go. I love it, man. I love it.
And so what I'm hoping doesn't happen is that this game continues and Chris Paul gets hurt and the Thunder loses.
Oh, Lord.
Because that would be the most deja vu thing ever.
I don't want to call him Chris. I just want to see Chris Paul win a Game 7. I want to see Chris Paul get to the next round, man. You're calling out something. You call out something. So he has 9 points, 2 for 6 from the field, 6 rebounds. So he hasn't really got hot yet. But again, that's not necessarily his game, even though obviously in this situation. So it seems like they run a high pick and roll and they pass out to not House. What is this guy? He looks like House. Damn, what the hell is going on? I can't pronounce the guy's name. Lugans. Dortz. What his name is? Dortz. I'll just say that.
Okay.
These guys with these weird names. Westbrook with the nice little mid-range from the foul line. That's a shot, man. You got to step up on him. But again, I think Adams was him, so you want to test that. Chris Paul has the ball past the Gallinari with Harden. Take Harden. Kill Harden. Thank you. Adams. Pass to Adams for the layup. 64-68. And not kill Harden. literally, for anybody else to try to shut this down. Psycho. James Harden. Oh, is he calling out a play for Westbrook to post up on SGA? Whoa. Wow, Harden actually called out a play. Good. Westbrook one-handed palming it. Wow, he's abusing SGA. This is not good. Right. It's not good. It's not good. And SGA is his confidence a little bit down, man. I don't like this. Go at him, SGA. Okay, they switched to Garnard. Oh, they switched to Garnard to get on. Now Garnard's double team. You got to pass out to, and of course Garnard is not healthy. So you look, he's fatter. He's moving around gingerly, like something hurts in his back. Of course, Harden gets a foul after just this weird whatever drive to the basket. Dortz gets called for the foul. Got to keep your hands down. Play with your chest against Harden. Yeah, Westbrook just took it on SGA, man. Bully ball. I don't like that. SGA, this one I understand. You got Adams in the weak side. The baseline is your friend. Every high school coach who teaches defense, what they tell you, the baseline is your friend. Force the guy to the middle. Force him to the middle. You have Steven Adams at the block. I don't understand why these players don't do this in the NBA. I don't know. I would love to get a scout or a coach or somebody knows the NBA players like that or NBA itself. And it just happens in the NBA where they give up the baseline. It's like, why would you give up the baseline?
I don't know why they do. I don't know why they do that, man.
I'll do a Mets game, man. If you guys want me to do a Mets game, I definitely will do a Mets game because I'll be even more like I'm a diehard like Mets. I used to be a diehard baseball fan. I used to know every top player's averages, Kevin Brown's ERA in home game. I used to be a sickening baseball fan in high school, man. But yeah, it just comes and goes. But I still follow my Mets. Still follow baseball a lot. I love baseball, but.
Yeah, y'all don't want to see me cry on national TV, man. That's how I am with the Mets, man. I mean, I literally now Knicks, I live and die. I can deal, but the Mets, I'm serious. It's life and death every pitch.
And by the way, Dort has 21 points, 5 for 8, 3 from the 3-point line. He's killing it right now. He's actually carrying the OKC Thunder right now. With the Mets, I remember being in college when this little punk. Wainwright threw the backdoor curve on Belgium. After Reyes I think Reyes and Laduco on base, and this dude threw the backdoor curve. Once you saw the foul balls from, I think Beltran hit like a 1 or 2 foul. I can't remember. And you saw that backdoor curve. I've never felt deflated in my life where it was just like, I'm like, is this reality? Like this doesn't make sense. And I was at Morewood. That was the dorm I was staying in, Morewood. I remember. I was watching more. I can't remember. Yeah, I was staying in Morewood, and I was watching, and I just felt to the ground. I just felt like it's like someone punched you. I'm just like, I still remember that game. Jeff Suppan dominated. Jeff Suppan, who is a mid 4.5 ERA guy, dominated us.
Right.
Dominated us. Cliff Floyd couldn't do nothing. David Wright couldn't do nothing. And we had, Oliver Perez, Andy Chavez had one of the greatest catches of all time. We won that game. And we would have beat the Detroit Tigers, by the way.
Right. We would have beat them. Oh, really?
We would have ripped them. The Cardinals swept them. We would have killed the Detroit Tigers team.
Oh, and you know what, though? And the thing is, we made so many great defensive plays in that game. You were like, this is karma. This is meant to be because you don't give up
this. Oh, my God.
Right. You don't make these many great plays for something special to happen. Wrong.
No control, Oliver Perez too. No control. Oliver Perez actually pitched fine in that game. But then Aaron Howman, who, oh my gosh, I hated Aaron Howman. He was that face. That face was so and he gave. The Cardinals, I love baseball, man. Cardinals, Scott Rowland, one of the more underrated third baseman of all time. Y'all know about Scott Rowland?
Especially defensively.
When y'all talking about the hot corner. If you're not talking about, in terms of my time, if you're not talking about guys like Scott Rowland, Chipper Jones. By the way, Chipper Jones is one of the greatest Met villains. He's probably the greatest Met villain of all time. That little toe tap.
Yep.
Every time I saw that toe tap and I saw the pitch coming, I said, I just saw death. I saw death and despair. I was like, oh. Right. I remember the Braves. Him, Javi Lopez, Andrew Jones. Javi Lopez, by the way, they said he allegedly on steroids. Allegedly, because his numbers went down after the whole steroids thing. But anyway.
Yeah, I remember that.
Javi Lopez. They had Brian Jordan. They had the pitchers, John Smoltz, dominant closer. Used to be
you talking about the Dave Justice years? It was like Dave Justice, Ron Gant, and who else?
Tom Gordon, enigmatic. Yeah. Oh my gosh! Yo, baseball. When y'all talk about pitching staffs, when y'all talk about that Barry Zito, Mark Mulders, and the ball-headed dude.
What's the dude?
He had the little chin mustache thing. Barry Zito, Mark Mulder.
Oh, you talking about the dude that went to St. Mark Mulder is the one who went to St. Louis.
Yes.
Tim Hudson.
Tim Hudson,
that's him.
When y'all talking about pitching staffs, man, like, come on, man. Baseball, y'all don't even know, man. It was fun to watch trios and like closers. Man, it was. Baseball is so fun, man. I love these beautiful pitching matches, man.
It's one of the reasons why I really wanted the Mets to win the World Series in 2015. Because we had great pitching in John Neese and the Dark Knight, but
John Neese was okay. He would give years. He was hit or miss.
He was a professional pitcher. Like, he didn't have great stuff, but he was a pro, and he was looking over his shoulder at these long haired dudes, Syndergaard and DeGrom.
By the way, I watched that DeGrom game against the Dodgers to close it out. Right. I was on the grill, and I remember because I was with my coworker, my boy Kerwin. And I still remember because there's one chick who's trying to introduce her friend. Her friend, no offense, smelled terrible. And I thank God that DeGrom he killed that game, so I could act like I like, oh yeah, I'm just into baseball, blah blah. Because my boy's like, yo, why don't you talk to about me? And I told him it was after, and he was around. He was like, oh, okay, I understood. But you don't want to be rude. You don't want to be rude to women and all that stuff. So I just played it cool. Like, oh, yeah, I'm really into it. And they were just showing the game. I was like, yo, but DeGrom, and I'm telling you, against that Dodgers team.
Right.
Son, DeGrom. When Matt Kemp was still there, Matt Kemp was like in his last year, still be Andre Ethier. Right. Who's the first baseman? James Loney. Bro, I mean, that Dodgers.
No, James Loney was gone. They traded for Adrian Gonzalez.
I'm sorry. Adrian Gonzalez. I apologize. Adrian Gonzalez.
Yeah, they were loaded. They were built for that moment, man.
DeGrom. DeGrom. First of all, I still miss long hair DeGrom. I need long hair. That's my guy. Because remember, it was supposed to be. This is how crazy DeGrom's career is. Remember the other guy, Cedeno? He's on Texas now. He gave a big home run to the dude in the Padres, the third baseman. Damn, I can't remember his name.
Who, the third baseman? You talking about King Caminiti?
No, on the Padres now, third baseman. He plays for the Dodgers.
Manny Machado.
Right. I always remember his name because I always be like, why is his name not McAdoo? But McAdoo, obviously, American has 2 O's in it. But Machado, he just gave a home run to, and I remember they brought up him and DeGrom. And hold up, let me just find a picture real quick so I can just pick this up to Machado Padres. Yeah, it was like a walk-off. It was Rafael Montero. That's Rafael Montero moved up with Jacob deGrom. Remember Jacob? I think Jacob deGrom came from Double-A.
Right.
I think straight from Double-A. And it was just like, all right, let's just see. And Montero was a guy that was supposed to be this, fat. He had the stuff, the speed. And it was deGrom who showed out. And this guy won 2 Cy Youngs. Like, this is what I'm saying. You go and work hard, kids, or whatever. I know I'm trying to be inspirational and corny, but work hard, man, because this guy came from Double-A and made it. But, salute. I'm just happy the team get these guys out of here. My bad. What'd you say?
Right, and he was supposed to be the least of our young guns. Remember, we traded Carlos Beltran to the Giants for Zach Wheeler. Zach Wheeler he was the number 8 pick in the draft, and we were like, man, so we have this kid Zach Wheeler and Steven Matz, a lefty from Long Island, and then we got Travis d'Arnaud and Noah Syndergaard in the R.A. Dickey deal with Toronto.
That deal was a steal. By the way, d'Arnaud got me that like when he played us, he was killing us, and then on the break, he hit that home run. And the thing about d'Arnaud is never say hell. By the way, Schroeder's like he's not going. Game is 70-75 Houston right now. He has Austin Rivers on him. Why the hell is Austin Rivers playing? Like, Austin Rivers is a bum. Harden passed it to and Austin. Let's see. Austin Rivers makes a shot. Nope. Austin Rivers should not be in the NBA. And if Austin Rivers wants to fight, he can come and fight me. I could take him on. I could play him in basketball too. Austin Rivers should not be in the NBA, bro. I'm sorry. I'm tired of seeing him miss shot after shot. When he was at Duke, he left Duke early, and they weren't that good of a team when he was like, come on. No.
Yeah, he came in the year after Kyrie. You remember he came. The Kyrie was there 1 year for 11 games and got hurt.
Yes.
And then they were like, we ain't worried because we got Austin Rivers coming in next year.
That dude, and I'm like, I'm watching the games. I'm like, what's special about this guy? At least when Kyrie Irving came, you saw what Kyrie Irving was like. Oh, okay, all right, I got it.
Yeah,
this dude, Kyrie Irving's dribble is probably one of the best I've seen in years. I mean, he had Rod Strickland teaching one of the more underrated dribbling / point guard. So, but hell no, hell to the F no. That dude, ugh. Austin Rivers sucks. DeGrom never pitched a ball till he entered caught. Wow.
Right.
Wow.
Because he was a shortstop. Yeah, he was a shortstop, man.
Oh, so he took the Mariano Rivera route. Okay. Because Mariano Rivera was a shortstop, wasn't he? Then he was a starting pitcher. Then he became a full-time closer. Damn, wow, that is crazy. Well, God bless DeGrom. Now I can't wait to get Cohen and put some pieces around him because I want to see DeGrom in the playoffs. I need to see DeGrom again. I don't say I pray for it, but Harden with the step back three, missed air ball. Lord Jesus. I don't wish for DeGrom to have bases loaded, but I've seen so many times with DeGrom, when he doesn't do it often. He doesn't pitch himself into trouble. When he does, I remember playing the Washington Nationals. And first of all, Gary Keith and Ron Darling, that is the best broadcast in all of sports. I don't care what no one says. That is the best broadcast. I love the voice. Gary calls a game. The way he calls a game, man. He calls a home run. You just when he calls a home run, you feel it, bro. He's one, and they're one of the best. They're the best, if not they're the best of me. But I remember when DeGrom was pitching against the Nationals. I think at the Nationals, and he was in a bases loaded 1-out jam, and how he was masterfully catching dudes with the heat. It was so beautiful to watch pitchers not be able to catch up to. And of course, I'm sorry, I had to cut this off. This bum, Austin Rivers has a fast break and gets blocked. He's still on the other side. It's 4-5. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut it off. And what's the name? Shoots a shot. Lucas shoots a shot. It was off. Oh my gosh, I knew Austin was gonna mess that up. I knew he was gonna get that block. Austin Rivers is not a good player. Harden passes to Jeff Green. Jeff Green passes that to House. I can't. Oh, but where's the foul? Why is referee calling? House was trying to slam it. Called the foul and drive him to the basket. I don't know where the foul was. Austin Rivers sucks. Oh my gosh, it must suck to be around this dude, man. Oh, I think he just missed a shot because Luguentz Dortz had the. Nah, he just missed a shot. Dortz was coming, but if he actually dunked the ball, it would have just went in. Wow, this dude is Baggio to the fullest, man. Oh my gosh. Let me look at the rosters.
Hey, and shout out to the playoff chokers. I didn't know how many professional chokers were in this game. So there's a Chris Paul who I love, by the way, but he just can't get over the hump regardless where he goes. And then James Harden. So then you have James Harden, who is an excellent 82 game player in the playoffs.
Regular season stuff. Yep.
And then you have Westbrook, who plays hard, but can't get over the hump.
Hey, Westbrook. If you got
oh my gosh,
he's terrible. He's terrible in these clutch time games. In the first game on Sunday, what are you guys talking about, bro? Oh, my bad, try, bro. Hold on. Thank God we got Cohen. I'm so happy about Cohen. Yes, thank you, Mike Morgan. Oh, Adele Chapman. Yes. Got two girls like I'm Lou Dort. I don't even know. Of course, Greg Castillo's here to troll. So salute to Greg Castillo. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a bunch of awful jokes making fun of either one of us or both of us. But yeah, bro, that's what he did in game. Yeah, bro, DeGrom to me, man. It's a beauty to watch good pitchers, man. Like you don't understand good pitchers until they start to fall off and they get Tommy John. You know what I mean? So whenever I see a good pitcher, man, and I growing up, I threw a two-seamer threw a two-seamer change. My changeup was not good. Two-seamer. But I was throwing a slider as a kid. I didn't even know I was just throwing a slider. I would just cup it on where the seam was, and I was just throwing it. And I remember when I got to high school, and I was just throwing it, and the coach was like, "You know what you're throwing, right?" I was like, "Nah, I just like try to put some speed on it, try to get a good grip." He's like, "You're throwing a pretty good slider." I remember this in high school, and I'm not lying. Guys on witness. I was striking out everybody, but guys got on base. This was during practice, during tryouts. And guys got on base. I got a base on me just because the guy was making errors in the back. And I remember not making the team because I didn't go to the clinic. They call them like clinics where the coaches like make these kids pay. And everybody's doing it. And I didn't know about it, and I wasn't going to pay. I was a kid coming from Brooklyn, New York. I was in a program, so I was like, I don't really know about this stuff. And I remember this one kid. This is how you know there's a cultural difference when you go to places like Wilton, Connecticut. The kid who made it was a druggie who sucked, couldn't play, but he did the clinics. And I remember in a car, and he was driving us back home. Me and my boy Elliot, because me and Elliot lived in the same program, ABC program. And this kid was telling his mom, he's like, "What the f, mom? Like f you, mom, blah blah." And me and Elliot were just in the car, like,
"Yo,
what the?" I can't even. When I was younger, I couldn't even joke with my mom. I'm not even talking about cursing. Nigerian mother, I could even joke. In certain ways with my mom. Even if it was in good nature, I could even joke with my mom. This guy was saying F. Even if I said F to around my mom, if I told my mom, "Oh, be quiet," or what?
Man, we'd have been bringing fried chicken and Pepsi to your house. You know what I'm saying? We like that. You know what happened to Guillermo was unfortunate. You know what I'm saying?
We have, bow your heads.
Yeah.
So I just don't want to. When people talk about people from the so-called hood, whatever, say what you want, but we at least our elders, are, for the most part, we could be this or that. We respect others. It is what it is. But back to the game. House hits the foul shot after being so-called foul. The game is 77-74 right now. Just to read off some stats, the Rockets altogether, they're hitting. It seems like everyone's contributing. James Harden, actually, Eric Gordon leads away with 19 points, 5 for 9 from the field, 5 for 8 from 3-point line. Westbrook with 14, 6 for 10 from the field, 0 for 1 from 3-point line. Covington with 14 as well, 5 for 12, 4 for 9 from 3-point line. James Harden, not again, choke artist, 2 for 12
in a game 7.
1 for 8 from the 3. 7% for the free throw. So if it wasn't for some calls and probably some questionable calls, you would be even more in the money. Because this dude, man, hard to get away, bro. He's just not that guy, man. In the playoffs, man. And they're giving foul calls. He's 7 for 7 from the line. So I don't know, and now they double team up top. It switched off. SGA stuck. There's Dortz is stuck on him. Hard another missed shot. That's 2 for 1 for 9, I think, from the 3-point line. Again, Harden, he's chucking up these bad shots. Again, he waits so long to set up the offense. SGA takes Harden, throws a floater. It's good. Let's go. 76-77. CP3 is right now. He's on the bench right now. So this is really important for the Thunder to at least give CP3 some comfort because CP3 is not having a good game either. I think he has 9 points, 2 for 8. Let me just wrap up some stats real quick. SGA, damn, they playing a short bench. This is a D'Antoni staple. He plays a short, or he just plays a small team. He does not play. 8 guys have played. So only Basie, Noel, and Schroeder have come off the bench. Right now, you got and it's amazing that this Dort kid is actually contributing really well. 23 points, 8 for 17 from the field, 5 for 9 from 3, 2 for 4 from the free throw line. That is impressive. This is a guy that I didn't hear about. I didn't know about this guy before the season. SGA has 16 points, 5 for 7 from the field, 2 for 2 from 3-point line. You got Steven Adams, 10 points, 4 for 5 from the field. Obviously, no 3-pointers. Darius Basie came in. He had 2 3-pointers, 2 for 2 from the 3-point line. You got Nerlens Noel with 2 points, 1 for 1. And Dennis Schroeder, 10 points, 4 for 9. It'll be interesting to see how they use Dennis Schroeder to kind of – well, he has the ball now. I want to see him How are they gonna switch up to PJ Tucker, which is not really good, and I think it's trying to set up Gallinari for the pass. He takes PJ Tucker, he takes him to the basket. I apologize. Schroeder got game like that. I would have said to take Harden and try to get Harden some foul trouble, but PJ Tucker couldn't hold him. Westbrook has an underrated. I would love to see the percentage that he has coming from the wing, hitting that kiss off the glass shot off the backboard.
Right.
Yeah, that's a really underrated part of his game. The game right now is 80-78 Houston. Dennis Schroeder stuck up top past the SGA. About 10 seconds left on the clock. Schroeder has PJ Tucker taking to the basket, passes the Norris, whatever, and he gets an and one with the weird layup. Nerlens. Remember this guy? He's supposed to get that big contract from what was it, the Mavericks? And he rejected it for an even big contract that never came.
Right.
That's this guy who can't shoot, stays around the basket. These guys, man, some of these guys are delusional with how much value they think they have for some of these big contracts, man. Not saying you should. I mean, you declined one big contract. One thing you weren't getting paid. Oh, let me invite some of these other goons in the chat.
Yo,
oh my gosh, yo.
Okay, so let's go.
Chat.
Yes,
actually,
it was good.
I did throw two. Yes, I did. But by the way, can we tell this troll of a human in Tribro to take off that damn hat because we want the Thunder to actually win.
They're gonna win, though.
Well,
oh, you said my man is the bad
I had to have before CP3 was on the team.
Sure, great, and that's why they never won.
That hat looks brand new, man. That hat looks brand new.
I know
wow. I take care of my stuff. That's why. You know what I'm saying?
This dude called the Blazers 7. The Blazers lost in what, 5? And did you call the Jazz?
No, I called Denver. No, I called the Nuggets to win. You call Utah. You kept calling the dude Goku.
I saw Goku. Chill, man. They missed that shot. Oh man, that hurt. That hurt, man. How do you feel about that article that came out by Chris Haynes, man? You think he's gonna stay with the Utah Jazz? Because in that article, he didn't say anything. All he said was what he said yesterday. He didn't say anything about re-signing with the team. So I don't know what Chris Haynes talking about. But how do you guys feel about it? You think that?
Why would he go from Utah to New York? That's what I want to know.
I mean, it's a great point, but Utah, I mean, that team's getting older. They don't got that help like that. I mean, they got Bojan Bogdanovic coming back wrist injury, and Bojan did look great with the Indiana last year. They almost beat the Cavaliers to me Game 7. But again, I mean, you come to New York, a different regime. I'm just saying, it's up to him. I agree with you. Right now, the Knicks don't look like crap. Chris Paul off the fast break, about 3 seconds left on the game. I missed the mid-range. Come on, Chris Paul.
Not bad luck. I told you Denver was going to win.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he is feeling himself because Denver won.
No, that's not true.
Wearing this troll hat, yo. Why is he wearing this troll hat? I want OKC to win, son. And of course, Chris Paul's not having a good game. Freaking Longin's Dort
is gonna be fine, yo. Listen, I had this hat when Durant was back on the Thunder.
Yeah, but Gregory, I don't see. Okay, yeah, but that's Chris Haynes who wrote that he's signing an extension. He's the lead source to say this. But again, he put the article out there. Donovan Mitchell didn't say anything about himself signing with the team. So I don't know. I'm not saying it's gonna happen. I know I made the video, whatever, just because I'm optimistic. But hey.
I think he's gonna explore options. I don't think he's gonna. He might resign, but I think he's gonna explore the options out there.
Yeah,
he's gonna see what money is the best.
He's okay. Put it like this, right? Joe Ingles is 32. Bojan is like
not old.
20. Yeah, but you talk about your starting wing player. You need another guy who can slash the basket. Joe Ingles can't move like that, and he didn't shoot well at all yesterday. He couldn't shoot for ish yesterday. So you have a guy who can't shoot for ish, not gonna slash the basket, not gonna create his own shot. Then you have a point guard, Mike Conley, who's 32, who I like, but he's also getting older. So you're going to depend a lot on your drafting. You know, Gorbat's not going to ever create his own shot. He relies on the pick and roll, clean up at the basket. Jordan Clarkson is good, but he's better as a bench player. So they really don't have any room for growth. Versus if you come to the Knicks, don't get me wrong. Look, I understand all the sentimental stuff about you. This is your team, growing up, all that stuff. It may not be able to sell you. But a new regime, a crap load of draft picks, a guy who I like in RJ Barrett, who I felt that if RJ Barrett was there with him yesterday, I think you would have had a slashing wing player who would have produced better than because think about this, who else besides Mitchell, Donovan Mitchell's driving to the basket? Besides Jordan Clarkson?
No one.
They were all just waiting for the shot on the outside. And they weren't hitting. Ryan O'Neal wasn't hitting, or what's that guy? O'Neal, whatever his name is. He wasn't hitting anything. Conley would drive to the basket here and there, but he was. Come on, man.
Can you imagine a three-way with Frank, Donovan, and RJ?
Put Frank in the same sentence with Donovan.
No, because I'm gonna tell you something though. If the Knicks was to get Donovan Mitchell, you don't think Frank is gonna benefit with that?
He would benefit. I don't care what you say, Trouble.
You mean like playing side by side with Donovan?
Yeah.
As a two guard?
No, Frank is gonna be the point guard.
What? No.
Frank is at the point.
Donovan got to be the point guard. Frank got to be the two guard, if anything. He can't shoot. It's like, again, why do you want him on here? He can't shoot.
Look at Troubles' face.
I'm totally against Frank. I want him gone for Donovan. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, get
out of here. Go to Siberia.
I think Frank could be Frank if they get Donovan Mitchell.
So you want Frank to play point and move Donovan to the two guard?
All right, let me shut up because Freezy's back. I already feel like he's going to get.
No, Donovan Mitchell. Here's the thing about him, right? I made this point. Like Donovan Mitchell played better with another attacking guard versus a facilitator because the game looks a lot different, or his game looked a lot different when he played with Rubio versus when he played with Conley, right? So I'm interested to see. I mean, again, Frank is not Rubio Conley, but I think Frank should come off the bench and prove that he can grow, right? You know, if it were me, you know, I would love to look. I don't know what. Hold on, let me look at his contract.
I'm starting Donovan and have Frank come off the bench.
Of course.
Unless Frank can improve alongside Donovan, I wouldn't start the both of them. To me, I think
Dennis Schroeder is a free agent in 2021.
I don't want Dennis Schroeder
as an attacking guard to play.
Schroeder is good. You want to keep Frank and not Schroeder?
I'll get Schroeder.
Why are you in love with Frank so much? I don't understand.
I'm talking about Donovan or Dennis. I'm not talking about Frank. I'd rather get Donovan.
What has Frank proven to us to say, oh, let's keep him?
I'll be right back. Keep talking.
All right. Let me mute my mic. I already got slammed.
What is he proving? I don't get it, Knicks fans. Like, y'all in love with Frank? Why? Like, what has he done? You know what I'm saying? I would take Donovan and I would take Schroeder over Frank.
Of course.
Like, I don't know. That's not even a question. Again, do you all want to be back in the playoffs now or in 10 years? That's what I'm saying.
Listen, it's 11 o'clock. I'm at work. I'm tired. So it's my mind going crazy on me, man.
Listen, I had this hat before CP3 got there. I got this hat in 2014. I just keep my stuff looking good. So
wait a minute. Hey, that's a little thick, dog. That's a little. You bought that hat right there in 2014.
Yes, 2014.
That's a little thick. Hey, you know you my man. You know you my man's, but I'm gonna keep it a buck regardless. Your ass lying like hell. You ain't had that hat no damn 6 years.
I bought the hat in 2014. I swear to you. I got a hat collection. I keep all of my hats looking brand new. I swear to you.
Yeah, it look brand new though.
It's brand new, but I don't wear it all the time. But I didn't just buy it.
This one can lie.
I'm dead.
With Denver and Lakers.
No, I did not. I bought this hat years ago. This is back when Durant was on. I got the Durants to match the hat, actually.
Guillermo going to listen to WAP in the other room.
Yeah, he loves some Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh my God.
Yo, isn't this his show? Where's our host?
Yeah. That's my man. Yo, that's my man.
Eat you jerks. But I had to put that on this whap. Yo, come on, man. I'm trying to get some water and food, man. But yeah, you guys, I'm still.
The hat is not new. It is. I got it with the Durants from 2014. It's not new.
Yeah.
Let's move on, man. Let's move on. This dude's sticking to that lie. That lie.
Do you want me? Yo, gotta show the Durants too. I got the. Y'all remember the Durant 8s?
Yes.
You a sneakerhead? No sneakerhead.
No. I love sneakers. I love.
Yeah. So you know what I'm talking about? The Durant 8s that came out in 2014 when Durant was on the Thunder. I got the hat to match the shoes.
Right.
We get it. We just
do you want to see the? I got the shoes right here. You want to see?
Hey, let me ask him one question real quick. So if you'll see, because this is the test I always ask sneakerheads, and I ain't trying to take over the show, just asking real quick.
Go ahead.
So for a sneakerhead, what's the greatest sneaker of all time?
The greatest thing of all time to me got to be the Jordan 1s. I mean, in my opinion,
the Jordan 1s. Okay.
Yes, I love Jordan 1s.
So the Jordan 1s is definitely in the top 5. I say that the Concord Blue Jordan 11s. The Concord Blue Jordan 11s to me is the greatest.
Those Concords are dope. You know, the 10s. You know, I love those. The 3s. You know.
What's the score?
Wait, say it again.
What's the score?
It's 91-86. Rockets just missed. I was just happy because CP3 caught a cutting dart to the basket. CP3 cook my son. CP3 for the 3. It's good. Oh, where's my mask? Hold on. My bad.
Where's your mask?
Ain't playing no more games, son. We're not playing games tonight, man. I'm not playing games with you guys, man. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, son. Let's go. I'm not playing games with these people, man. CP3 he's not losing. We're not tonight, man. You're not down tonight.
And speaking of masks, the chat didn't include Food by MF Doom as top 2. You know what I'm saying? I say Operation Doomsday. You know what I'm saying?
Operation Doomsday, Mad Villain.
Don't say Victor Vaughn. Don't say Victor Vaughn because of
who, me?
Yeah.
Nah, but Operation Doomsday was like when I obviously had to listen to a retrospective or whatever the word would be. Like it came out years after, and I finally heard it. But and Mad Villain, when I started getting MF Doom, Mad Villain came out when I started getting to him, and I looked back at Operation Doomsday, I'm like, nah, Operation Doomsday was a better album. And my dude Arrow, salute to Arrow. Go visit Die Hard Knicks podcast. If you haven't already, just go and subscribe. At the very least, go and subscribe. Same to Big Feast channel. Same thing with Tri-Burst channel. That Ain't Rap podcast. Just go. Even if you don't like rap, even if you just go and support it and help out the algorithms. It's free. It doesn't cost any money. Just go literally subscribe.
Tri-Burst got 2 channels?
Y'all remember these? Y'all remember these joints? The
wow.
Yes, it matches the fitting. I got these like 2014.
You actually play ball in those?
Huh?
You actually play ball in those?
No, I don't play ball.
No,
I play basketball. I play football and baseball. I don't play basketball. These are just so fashion, yo.
Nah, you got to keep them in the box.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody will pay you for those. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, whoa. Let's first of all, Adele Chapman. My son is 20 months old. I'm excited to be a father, have those father-son moments. Congrats to you, man.
Congrats.
That's a beautiful thing, man. Salute to you, man. Salute to all the fathers out there, man. You guys are extremely important.
Congrats. Yo, my son is 21 years old. I just met him in the kitchen.
Oh. This guy.
Like, what you doing, man? Yo, I'm just trying to eat up all your groceries, Pops.
Yeah, of course. But you know what? Look, my mom used to do. Oh, why you know about? And when you move out the house, why don't you come and visit? That's when they want to start kicking you everything out the wazoo. It's like, okay, all right, I got it. All right, I get it. You missed me. It's okay. So trust me. Every parent's gonna do that. Why he's gonna do the John Witherspoon, rest in peace, John Witherspoon from Friday. But I'm in the kitchen. You in the kitchen? Why? So I mean, it is what it is. But you know you love it. When you'd be like, oh man, like. Who's gonna eat that?
Wow. Yeah, I have.
Yeah, that's fun though. You know what I'm saying? But
I forgot all about him.
And for those who forgot, or for new guys, obviously, rest in peace to Tom Seaver, Tom Terrific, one of the greatest Mets, one of the greatest players.
What are you saying? What are you saying?
He died. Passed away from dementia.
Didn't he die like weeks ago?
Oh man!
He died today.
He died today, man.
Oh wow! I thought you meant it.
75.
That's crazy.
Rest in peace, man.
Oh man,
Tom Terrific, man. So it sucks, man. I didn't even see him play. I used to watch the old stuff. Obviously, '69 with that team that had no offense yet, guys like the Cleon Jones or whatever. But I think Gil Hodges coached. No, Yogi Berra, Gil Hodges. No, Gil Hodges, I think coached him, right?
Casey Stengel.
K-
Number 37.
The Casey Stengel
Yeah.
coach.
He's who they call the father of the Mets organization because he left the Yankees to come help start the team. That replaced the Dodgers and the Giants.
Gotcha.
CP3. See, that's good luck. I'm not bad luck, yo.
91, by the way. Try Bird might be a little ahead of me, so I might mute him if he has a good moment because I want to call all the CP3.
Yo,
this guy's
that's your channel. The Reg, that's your channel?
Huh? Oh no, that's Reg's channel. That's on.
That's your channel, right, Reg?
No, that ain't Rap is my channel. The Reg's channel, that's my homeboy's own.
Yo, Chris Paul hits the big three. My bad. Yo, go visit Reg's channel as well too.
Yeah.
My man Shakespeare's in the building.
What's your channel?
That's Reg's channel. That's Reg's channel. Daddy Rap is my channel.
Go visit Reg's channel. By the way,
Daddy Reg.
No, Reg has his own channel. I have my own channel.
What's your channel? I subscribe to Reg, so I thought it was yours.
My channel is Danny Rap, and Reg has his own channel.
Oh.
Yeah.
Go also visit my man Shay Uno video. He's a rapper. He's more than a rapper. This dude can rap his
Was that the guy that was on yesterday?
Yeah, he was on the chat yesterday. I don't know if I posted his YouTube site. I'll post it again. I put him on the front stoop months ago.
Oh, word, he was on there?
Yeah, he was on there. Somebody he had like a song therapy, like therapy for like black people. Was like that. Obviously therapy is like, oh whoa, Westbrook just hit the ball. My bad.
He looked like that reggaeton cat, Tigo. He looked like Tigo. That's what I thought it was on there with you. I was like, that's Tigo.
Yo, you could put the link on the chat.
Oh, yesterday? Nah, not yesterday. No. Okay, sorry, my bad. No. So he's in the chat. Shay Uno was in the chat, but the dude that was here was Errol from Die Hard Knicks podcast.
Oh, okay.
That was him. You said?
Yeah.
So yeah, this is my boy Shay Uno's channel. Please go check it out. And all you have to do is subscribe. Just subscribe. Even if you don't listen to rap music, just go subscribe. I'm pretty sure you're gonna like it.
Why are they in the series? It's Chris Paul. Chris Paul is like a great point guard. What you mean?
Chris Paul is one of the greatest. Wait, who? Someone said something about
who's the point guard for Houston? Harden? He ain't no point guard.
Hey, Donald Cannon, you guys have helped me grow this chat up, so I appreciate it, man. I was gonna call this game with. I've called games with 3 people, and I was just as stupidly excited. And I got about 17 people here watching. You guys keep me going, man. All these trolling and all these stupid jokes, man. And Charbro's trolling. Terrible aura and energy.
I'm not doing nothing, yo.
Trash, dude.
Put the other guy on. Put
one of the Blazers
guy name.
After
the other guy podcast. Put his name up.
What happened?
The other guy's podcast. The guy from last night.
Oh, Errol, Die Hard Knicks podcast. Hold on, let me post it. Die Hard Knicks.
You didn't think Chris Paul had enough in him? This man was like dunking last year in the All-Star game. He can still play.
The Chris Paul thing, again, he always gets these weird injuries in clutch games, bro. He has like I think he
knows how to keep himself like injury prone, like injury free now.
I think he gets like a weird thing where it's like his body just tenses up, and it's not he gets nervous. It's just he doesn't play nervous. Just his body. I don't know. I think it's a psychological thing with it. Right now it's 96-96. James Harden with a step back passes to Covington. Covington passes to Harden. You know Harden's going to do his 10 seconds left on the clock.
Harden don't play like a point guard. He played like a scorer first.
Covington for the 3.
Right.
Covington. 96-99. Houston up. There's about 6:47 left on the clock. CP3 is about to cook. He's calling Adams to go down. I think he wants to ice on Gordon. Or he's trying to call for Dort to set the pick. Look at this.
Where's he doing that?
CP3 passes to Adams. Why would you pass to Adams in the post?
Chris Paul is chubby. Where's he chubby at?
Oh, wow. That should be a foul. Oh, that's not a foul. Wow. Of course, that's not gonna be a foul. This is trash, bro.
MH, put the link up, yo.
Oh, for Triboro's channel? Hold on. I put that up. My bad. I didn't mean to not put it up.
And shout out to Triboro too, because I've been like, yo, I'm gonna jump on. I'm gonna be like the ghost viewer on That Ain't Rap to see what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? And my man keep it 1,000 times 1,000 on that. I'm like, dog, you ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. You just gonna come straight. You just gonna come straight out the mouth with the most realest shit you can ever think of. What are people watching? What if these artists is like watching? You don't care?
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to them. You know what I'm saying? Why? Why? You gotta tell them when they make a bad album.
Yeah, like what my man Reg said about Lionel Richie yesterday.
Right.
I'm like, yo, if Lionel Richie catch you, he gonna fuck you up. Lionel Richie gonna put them old ass hands on you, dog.
You gotta tell Reg when Reg covers, if he covers like the stylistics,
Right.
if he covers the Delphonics, he better put me on, son. Because
Yeah, he does all that.
Don't leave me out.
This whole month is Motown month. Motown.
Okay, all right. So I'm subscribed.
Tomorrow we doing Marvin Gaye. You're the man.
Okay, all right.
I'm
there. We ain't playing around, son. I'm not playing around, son. Don't play around with me in Motown, bro.
Yeah,
I listened to Motown, and like when I first heard, which song did I find out? I was like, I was born in the wrong era. It probably was Stylistics. Oh no, not Delphonics. Is it Stylistics who did this? You Are Everything. Is that Stylistics? It's Stylistics. You are everything.
I think so. And
then Daddy's Home. What, yo?
Yeah.
Say what y'all want, man. Them dudes back in the day. I mean,
and they was young as hell. These dudes was doing that. They're like 19 years old.
Extremely. And then you talk about, and salute to, I know Big Freezy's about to melt right now and turn into absolute ash. It's gonna kill him. But salute to West Side Gun and Derringer, because those samples, when you listen to those samples, they sample some hard to find old school dudes. They sample, even though Alchemist was sampling before this, but the Montclairs, one of the most underrated old school groups back then. Go listen to Montclairs, Ease the Pain. Go listen to Montclairs, Dreaming Out of Season. Do I Stand a Chance? Them dudes back in the day, these crooners. Come on, son, stop playing games, man. My phone is filled with old school doo-wop, all that stuff, bro. And Marvin Gaye, man. I just got the sample from what's my dude, Knowledge. He got this crazy song called. He always spells songs wrong, so it's Jost like Jost like Teppins, and it samples a song from Marvin Gaye called Just Like.
Right.
Bro, Marvin Gaye, and I still find more and more stuff from Marvin Gaye. I'm like, yo, what's wrong with it? Like this dude.
That's the music, man. That's the song Eric Sermon used.
No, it's not that one. But I know what so Eric Sermon had the song Just Like Me or whatever, but but it wasn't. This is a different song. But I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
That's a different song. But that song too, when I found out Just Like Music, because what's crazy, when that song came out, Just Like Music by Eric Sermon's sound and that style of like dudes rapping like the Beat Nuts and all those dudes like EPM like that, Def Soul, like it was slowly dying out. Even though I love that era of music. But no one could say, and when they used to come on BET, no one could say that song was whack. Like I know it was like part of a different era, and rap was slowly changing into something different. But Just Like Music, that sample, that beat, oh man.
Yo, do y'all like digging and finding samples? Like to me, that's my favorite thing in hip hop.
I'm going to have a sample digging channel where I'm gonna have a sample that I like, a new sample from one of these new producers, and a song where I cannot find a sample.
Right.
So I'm definitely gonna do that. I'm gonna set it up. I just gotta read how you could play stuff with YouTube and stuff. Maybe chop up this, so I don't get in trouble. But because there are a few, I need the New Thing sample by Alchemist and Freddie Gibbs for the Fetty album. I can't find it, and it's driving me crazy. Like I'm not gonna rest until I find it. SGA, by the way, SGA just missed a shot. Damn. I like these refs in this game versus the stupid Miami versus Bucks game where they called those two terrible foul calls, especially the last one. That was wow. These refs are.
Let me ask you this: did you think the Bucks would be in this place now, 0-2?
No way.
I didn't think that.
Nah, but you know what thing about the Bucks? You know what it is? It's weird. They're ultra dominant during the regular season, right? Because of that defense and Giannis, right? Again. Damn, these OKC Thunder just missed some shots. Easy lips. But the thing about it is that I don't think people expected the Heat to be this good, man, because they're so young. Right. So, wow, Harden's nice pass by Harden. Another back behind whatever from Westbrook. About 9 seconds left on the clock. Harden passed it to Covington. Covington's been killing for this team right now. Gordon as well.
How much Harden got? How's he doing?
How much is who? Gordon?
How much does Harden have?
Harden only has he's having a terrible game. He only has He only has 15 points. Off a 3 for 14 shoot.
Wow.
3 for 14, 1 for 9 from the 3. And a lot of times Atlanta and CP3 is coming back into the game, 4:30 left. CP3 a lot of times, not CP3, excuse me, James Harden, they take a lot of time to start the offense. When it gets down to 10, 9 seconds, I mean, Westbrook shoots off, nothing. He complains to the ref. Westbrook, stop complaining, Westbrook. God.
And he's missing it.
Oh, I hate when these dudes do it. It wasn't a good shot, Westbrook. Like, dude, come on, man. This ain't the regular. Oh, come on,
Right.
you
trying to get bailed. Getting bailed out.
The clock, pass to SGA. Come on, SGA. Cook some. Gotta take it, man. Oh, foul by shoots a 3. Oh, Adams with the Hulk Hogan throw. They don't call. Wait, did it hit the back? It hit the backboard. Oh, they messed that up. Yeah, it hit the backboard. So the clock should have reset to 14.
Yo, how my mind works is every time you say something like pop culture, I'm thinking like exactly what you went to. So as soon as you said Hulk Hogan, I was thinking like, is Shawn Michaels a top 10 wrestler all time?
Oh,
that's like a totally different conversation.
Right. I hated Shawn Michaels growing up because I was a Bret fan. I was
hated Shawn Michaels. Wow.
I hated Shawn Michaels because I was a Bret the Hitman Hart fan, bro.
Right. So was I.
Man.
Oh, so you didn't like the Montreal
did some great things though.
The Montreal Screwjob, but obviously, Shawn Michaels top 10 easily. I mean, Sweet Chin Music was one of the more iconic, probably the most iconic move until the Stone Cold Stunner. You think about it. And I mean, Sweet Chin Music, one of the only moves I was scared to do because you could kill somebody in elementary school by kicking them. You weren't a person who could kick, and you just threw your leg out and kick somebody in the face.
Yo, you remember Bob Backlund?
Yeah, I remember Bob Backlund. Yeah, I remember
Bob Backlund.
Yeah. He's probably the best pure wrestler to ever do it.
I had a fight with this dude in high school, and I put him in the chicken wing, yo.
you fought Bob Backlund? Hey, you fought Bob Backlund? You old as hell.
Yeah, I saw about 39.
I remember freaking Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Yeah,
I don't know why I like them as a kid. I like some weird wrestlers as a kid. Harden goes for Harden. Come on. Now Harden's going to try to fake like he got hit in the face. Come on, man. Stop. Get up. This guy gets me so effing pissed.
The most disgusting wrestlers was the Bushwhackers.
Oh, yeah.
Man. The Bushwhacker. What about the Boogeyman?
Oh man.
He used to have like the worms out his mouth and all that.
Yeah.
But he came back recently. Boogeyman is still he still got little muscle in him.
Yeah. They never promoted him right though.
So do y'all remember Demolition?
Yes.
Demolition?
I was telling you, I seen Ultimate Warrior take out all 3 of Demolition.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
That's all Ultimate Warrior do. He'll just come in, run to the ring, do a few basic moves, and just be roided out of his mind. Like terrible moves. He had no moves whatsoever, man.
Him and Hulk Hogan were the worst wrestlers technically.
Of course.
And
oh my god.
And then when you hit Hulk
Hogan, I love Hulk Hogan. I love Hulk Hogan.
Same.
He'll get this weird strength. I like Hulk Hogan just because like my father used to love Hulk Hogan and he was the corniest like wrestler. But it's like, all right, everyone likes Hulk Hogan, you just like him. And it's like he'll get that strength. And you hit him, and it's like, all right, the same hits where he's supposed to die are not working anymore, and he's hitting you, and he goes coast to coast, hits you, and then you're on the floor. Then the big Hogan leg drop is like, all right, this is absolute trash. This is garbage. But for what he did, and he took the rap too. Vince McMahon is grimy because he took the rap for the whole steroid thing, and Vince McMahon left him hanging. So salute to Vince McMahon. Salute to Hulk Hogan for that, man. I just what
about the Fuji family?
The who?
The Fuji family. It's the Fuji.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the Asian. It was the dude with the hat. The Asian dude
and the thin mustache. Yeah, Mr. Fuji.
Mm-hmm. Yokozuna. He had.
Yes.
Didn't he even have the Wild Samoans for a little? No, he didn't have the Wild. Captain Lou Albano had the Wild Samoans for a little while.
Right.
Yeah, Lou Albano.
He had Powers of Pain. They were like the fake demolitions.
Fake demolition.
Yo, you can tell when cats know wrestling because they pull out these names and they bring you all the way back to like the year. It's like 1983. You know? Yeah, man.
But that's what wrestling was. That's when wrestling was good, though. Not like now, though.
Yeah.
I've been watching now. I just remember the when Backlash '99, man. When Rock was getting beat the F up by Triple H and Vince McMahon, Stone Cold comes in and saves the day, beats him with the chairs, and it's Jim Ross's voice, man. Like Jim Ross is one of the most iconic. It gets you hyped up, and you don't realize, like, even when I watch the replay now, if you guys go back and watch the Backlash thing on YouTube, video on YouTube, the fact that you were like, all right, all this stuff is fake. You didn't know when as a kid, you're like, but you realize it's fake, and you still feel that Jim Ross, his voice just gets you.
His voice got you hyped up.
Yeah. Austin. And it's like, all right, this guy just hit it. You can see the actors, you can see the refs. As soon as Austin visits the chair, they put up the hand to like block it. And it's like, all right, this is. And then when the Rock, obviously, the Rock gets his strength. He does it. What is this? Not the people's elbow.
Rock bottom.
The rock bottom.
Yeah. Does the rock bottom on Triple H, and it does the people's elbow. Like it's like that feeling, man. Like
you know what was the best
underrated
rivalry when Bret Hart started when Bret Hart started the Canadian faction with him.
Right,
the British Bulldog, and
and
he was like going after like Stone Cold. Yeah,
I hated British.
Him and Stone Cold went at it though.
Man.
I hated Stone Cold. British Bulldog. I hated him. Oh my god.
You know what? And what we didn't know was Stone Cold Steve Austin was tearing ACLs in these things and be out for like 3 months and come back on painkillers and perform after like 3 months of a torn ACL. Yeah, he was tearing his. He tore his. Like he was just like ripping and going through him, and he'd like be out for like 3 months and come back all up on painkillers and still perform.
Yep, he's got. This is why.
And he performed on a high level.
Yeah.
This is why those rappers, the wrestlers, get pissed. It's like, all right, we know it's fake and staged, but the acrobatics and the athleticism and all that stuff is not fake. Like, dude, we are in pain. Those guys, I don't know if they get insurance now. I hope they do. But I remember this man was screwing those guys over. And he was, back in the day, he was getting them hyped all on steroids and that stuff. You have a lot of guys who've died because of steroids. I mean, Lex Luger, even though he's still alive, but Lex Luger looks decrepit. No offense. He's like.
Yeah, his body looks poor.
Yeah, if you look at him now, you're like, that's Lex Luger?
Yeah, because he kept tearing the what's the muscle in your shoulders? Labrums. He kept tearing labrums and then coming back. I'm like, dude, what? Triple H tore his labrum and was out 9 months, and then when he came back, it was like the most phenomenal comeback ever. You know what I'm saying? Like when you heard Triple H music after you didn't see him for like 9 months, you're like, oh my. But Lex Luger would tear his labrum, be out like 6 weeks, and be back and can't perform. You know what I'm saying? You're like, yo, just sit out, man.
That's why they got shit from WCW.
Yeah, you coming out here losing to ham and eggers. Like your whole resume, you got a whole bunch of ham and eggers on here. You know, you done lost to instead of just sitting out. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry, back to the game. This is an excellent comment. I just want to count because it's 2:47 left. Right. OKC is down by 2, 101-99. They just called a foul on somebody. James Harden looks fat, by the way. Looks fatter than usual. You got Dort on him. It's backing him down. Dort's having a game right now. Gets it back, pass it to Westbrook. Westbrook gets the ball, lays it up, misses. Adam gets the rebound. Wow.
Yo, Westbrook, they need a center. Rockets need a center.
Yep.
Pass it to Dort. Dort pass it back to SGA. SGA has the ball at the wing. Has PJ Tucker on him. Gets the pick. Drives. Lays it. He misses that. Lord. Gotta make
he missed that.
Gotta make that Schroeder. Come on, man. About 2 minutes left on the clock. Westbrook has CP3 on him. Pass it to PJ Tucker. PJ Tucker looks like the most oh, wow, they're missing it. Wow, the Rockets cannot get the rebound. This is not good. Yeah, they do need a rim protector, but hey, Daryl Morey. SGA for the 3. It's good. Let's 102-101. Let's go, SGA. Eat your food. Eat your food, man. Stop playing with this team, man. Hate this Rockets team. One of the most annoying
okay, see you.
Like my man say, like Doom say, he's his own star witness.
Doom got gems, man. Doom got gems. Living off bar time, the clock tick faster. That'll be out and knock the slick back. Yo, son, stop playing with my son Doom. But back to the game, I get to do madness. Hard out the basket, pass it to PJ Tucker, the mechanic looking dude. He throws up a weird looking shot and goes in. Ugh, PJ Tucker.
What kind of shot is that, yo?
103 to 102.
The refs are letting them play. They not calling nothing.
Yo, you know you're ahead of me, right?
Oh, my bad.
This guy Charborough, of course. Bad luck. This is what I told you. Look what I told you. See? Y'all see it? CP3 got the ball, passed it to SGA. Westbrook comes up to help. SGA's stuck now. He throws it to Schroeder. Schroeder shoots the weird three. What the hell are they doing? CP3, you got to control this game, man. You can't be giving up these possessions. This is what I'm talking about. Gets a foul. He's trying to get a foul, but it's not going to work. Whoa. He has a ball back. CP3 gets a steal, or Adams gets a steal. CP3 has a ball. All these guys are flopping. I'm hating this game of basketball. CP3 throws it up, can't get the shot. Stop flopping, bro. All you guys flop. It's not basketball, man. Stop. It's trash, bro. Lord Jesus, man. I hate this. Everybody's flopping.
I'm not calling nothing. Nope.
Don't call it. Thank you. Good job, Rex. Don't call this trash, man. Just flopping for no reason. CP3, this is where he starts to freeze up. This is where he starts to mess up, bro.
No, he'll be good. CP3 will be good.
I hope so. I hope so.
He
starts to mess up, bro.
I believe in him.
On that last, the possession before last, why didn't he have the ball in his hand?
He took a bad shot, but I believe in him.
But why did CP3 have the ball? SGA also the guy. This is where CP3, you have to get elbow jumper, man. This is where we expect you to hit those shots, man. You are that guy. These guys, man. Game six, he was killed. He was aggressive. This Hulu commercial they keep putting on is very disturbing. That the Dame Lillard face you try, like, we understand that's not his body. Like, are y'all that desperate for a commercial that y'all put his head on a other person's body and it looks? Come on, these people, they don't give a damn. They just want some money. But yeah, right now OKC's up by 103, 102. Oh, sorry, Rockets up by 103, 102. Getting down to the nitty gritty, man. CP3 just missed that last shot. Man. And of course, Gordon is trying to post up before he gets past the line. It's like, that's not even a smart play. Like, what are you doing? CP3 has a ball. Harden tries to get the, and CP3 just missed the easy shot. Oh,
wow! You're taking some dumbass shots.
All right, I'm gonna be Triborough for now. Triborough's my dude, but he's ahead of all of us. Blame my internet, my terrible internet. Yeah, Thunder are doing some shooting, man. I don't like this at all. Harden has a ball, about 30 seconds left on the clock in the game, 16 left on the shot clock. Harden has, Harden made a dangerous pass to Gordon, jumping to the basket. Harden again. This is a guy that everybody calls a superstar. Everybody calls him an MVP. MVP or what? I don't know about all that MVP crap, man. Westbrook is playing more aggressive and more. Adams with another rebound. More Jesus. Schroeder has a ball. About 20 seconds left on the clock. CP3 trying to set it up the top. He's going to go for a final shot. He's trying to tell Adams to clear out. I think he wants something for SGA. If he drives it back, he passes to SGA. No, this is just terrible basketball. That's not even a good play. SGA has the ball. Pass it to Dort for the three. Oh, he gets it blocked. What the hell is this? Oh, no.
Who blocked the shot?
Is that Harden?
What?
Harden blocked the shot. Good defense. I can't even lie. That's good defense. Dort tried to throw it on Harden. Harden did the freaking cheerleader move and just squatted in the air and totally missed the ball. Hold up, my bad. Let me unmute Charborough.
Yo, you about to be mad disappointed. You about to be very disappointed, Gary. I'm just saying.
That last play, okay, this is why people say CP3 cannot play well in the clutch. Why would CP3? First of all, it's obvious. You're trying to set for SGA. You need to take the shot, not SGA. You need to take the shot.
Exactly. Yep.
OKC,
you about to say that for the rest of the offseason.
OKC has 2 timeouts. Oh, he's had 2 timeouts. If you're flustered, just call.
Hey man, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy.
It's a wrap. It's over.
Tony's job though. That's what it is. Because if they lose, then Tony get fired.
And well, he's straight.
Did y'all see the play by CP3? What stupid play was that? That's dumb. You did all that to do okay. The guy didn't commit, so now you're gonna try to bring the. Oh, Chris Paul's calling timeout. Oh,
it's over the game.
He did call a timeout. Though.
Yep. But it don't
there's
matter.
still time.
but what did he call?
Chris
Did he
Paul
call
called
after the ball was out of hand? Now he's trying to.
And this dude got a triple double.
Nah, CP3, you gotta take the L, bro. You're not a championship level player, bro.
Yeah, but he got a triple double though, dog. He got 11 rebounds and 12 assists.
You gotta see that last play. This is why I say, man. This is why I got respect for Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler is one of the few guys. He's not a superstar, but he knows that in the meat of the game, he's gonna have to make plays and stuff. But in the final seconds, the ball's in his hands to make plays. That's what superstar does. Chris Paul just made a play. He wanted to draw in the perimeter defender so he could pass to SGA for a final shot. That's a dumbest. Nothing against SGA, but you are Chris Paul. You're down by 1.
He wasn't open
You
though.
have a deadly elbow jumper, and you have the quickness and the twitchiness to at least create the space. Why wouldn't you call that? Why wouldn't you make that last play?
He wasn't open. That's why he passed it.
No, I'm saying Chris Paul, but Chris Paul has at least enough twitchiness to at least create some space to get that shot off, bro. Trust. He's been doing it all series. He did it in Game 6. Chris Paul's a weird.
I'm not gonna put the blame on CP3. Bro.
No, I'm not putting it on CP3, but this is why I want CP3 to shine, bro. Like I don't want to see Houston Rockets go. Like,
Yo, is it me or like when a team plays Houston, it's like Houston wants them to play into Houston's game, 3-point frenzy.
Yes.
Instead of just attacking the rim all day.
Right.
You got PJ Tucker at your center. Come on, you should be.
When Tony had those Suns, he struggled with the Spurs because the Spurs could slow down the game and had a half-court game that will punish them. So you want to do that 7 seconds left stuff? But if you do it 7 seconds left, this is why all these stupid teams that are trying to follow the Warriors model, like how Luke Walton failed the Lakers. He was trying to run a run and gun model, just like a small ball model. Let me say run and gun, but small ball model, 3-point laden team with the Lakers. And Magic and Pelinka were drafting guys like Ingram, who's a mid-range, a half-court type of guy. And it's like you have these teams trying to cut you off, and if you don't have the shooters to do it, and you don't have the players who the Golden State Warriors have a perfect synergy that allows them to do that. If you don't have that, you're not going to be able to succeed with that running. Just why, man? Why did you? Oh my gosh, man!
Ironically, the Knicks run the perfect offense to punish a team like Houston, where they just constantly take people big, go inside, and punish them inside. You know what I'm saying? With limited talent. You know what I'm saying? In Oklahoma City, what are y'all doing?
Why? CP3.
Even
if called the pick and roll with your big man Adams to create that space and create that. Now you have a mismatch on whoever's on Adams, whatever big man or whatever's on Adams. Foul. Oh my God.
So do they break it up or run it back?
With who? OKC?
Yeah.
They gotta run it back. I mean, who's trying to go to OKC now? I think they probably need somebody to replace Gallinari.
Yeah, where's he at?
You tell me, he's not even in the game.
He's not playing?
Not for defensive purposes. Foul! What's wrong with you? Covington has the ball. Okay, Covington's gonna take the shots. Oh man, Billy Donovan, you should have. That wasn't a good call by you. I ain't gonna put it on CP3, but I was pissed. I saw that coming from a mile away.
Oh my God!
I gotta mute you. I'm not even worried. I'm not listening to any of you guys. I'm gonna see this. Covington shoots his first shot. He misses. What? Oh, he makes it. My bad. He almost missed the first shot. That was terrible. He's got these headbands.
Yeah, man.
Oh my gosh, CP3. Why? I saw that play coming from a mile away. You called Adams to clear out so you get the pass to SGA. Like dogs. The guy who was on SGA saw that too, man. He saw. Oh, CP3, man, you break my heart, man. I think you're the best pure point guard. Wow. Time out. I can't look. I'm not looking at the chat. I'm not looking at any of you guys. You guys are ahead of me. I'm not looking at nothing. Try, bro. I gotta keep you muted. I apologize. You might do, but I can't. I don't want to listen to nothing you talking about right now. So listen to commercial. Oh, down by 2, 1.2 seconds left. Gotta shoot the three. I mean, you don't have. You're not gonna try to throw Adams and do the David Lee. Take the Sherwin Williams commercial off. Who cares? No, not Sherwin. Oh, and now Taco Bell commercial. Come on. First of all, first time I ate Taco Bell, I want to throw up. Taco Bell is not edible food whatsoever, man.
Yeah.
That is not a real taco whatsoever.
Yeah, man.
It's terrible. All right, they're back to the game. Oh my gosh, man. Why? Oh, Clippers playing the Nuggets at 9 tomorrow. I might cover that, man. I just want to see Jamal Murray go off.
Playing Nuggets.
It's the Clippers and Nuggets?
Yep, Clippers and Nuggets, man. I kind of want to think
the Lakers.
my son, man. It'll be Lakers and Rockets, two teams I don't like. CP3, man, get me freaking pissed, man. Now you look scared. Now you listen to the coach because you messed up CP3. CP3, man. I just want you to win one championship just so you can validate good basketball, man. Oh, Lord, please, someone foul him or something. Neither team has a foul to give. Oh, this has to be catch and shootish. Catch, dribble, shoot. Catch, one, dribble, shoot. I'm not even looking at the chat. I don't look at the face. I'm not listening to you guys, man. Stop. I can't. Come on. CP3, you can do it, man. Please. Tribal already ruined you. Please, man. They do have a timeout, right? All right, call them on timeout. All right. Oh, shit. Do I put the mat? Doom, can you give me one? They want a foul? Uh-oh. Oh, wait, what? Hold up, what happened? What is CP3 talking about? There's something they're asking the refs to check. What are they asking to check? What's the play? I don't see. I don't get it. Okay.
Yo, a man said CP3 is trash. I think that might be a slight exaggeration. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say he trash because he played his heart out tonight.
T-Pain? Nah, T-Pain not trash. I know Charbot don't like him like that, but T-Pain ain't trash. T-Pain actually sing. He used the auto-tune for his own style, whatever, and the industry kind of like he even said like he'd be in the studio sessions and guys like Kanye and all these guys were clowning him and all that stuff. But Chris Paul, T-Pain could sing. He has talent, and y'all be bugging if y'all didn't say buy your drink and I'm at the bartender. Like, come on, stop. Y'all bugging. You know, you may not like him. Like, I don't like Lupe Fiasco, but I would never call him whack. Like, come on, man. Right. I don't like Rhapsody, but I'll never call her whack. I'll call Rhapsody boring, but I'll never call Rhapsody whack.
Yeah, I don't like Kid Cudi. And people think I'm crazy.
I know Charbro's pissed with that. I know Charbro loves Rhapsody. That's his. I can't look at Charbro's face, man. Charbro is too expressive, man. I gotta find a way to ignore him. I'm not looking at Charbro, son. Forget that. I ain't looking at this dude, man. Oh, it's the foul shots. Wait, what? How does this happen? Oh, I'm so confused. What? I gotta keep the mask on. Hold on. Why are they shooting foul shots? Yeah, I can't put any volume on. Did what's name call a foul? Oh man. Oh, Gallo, you better not miss this, you bum. Of course you miss it. Of course you missed it. Good job, Gallo. Don't matter anyway. Still gotta make whatever shot.
Right.
I'm confused. What is the call? I don't have the volume on, so I can't really hear anything. 1.1 seconds left. 102 to 104. What is happening? So is it the Rockets called a timeout when they didn't have it and they gave them the tech? That had to have been it because I don't understand. Yeah, Gallinari, you missed that, bro. What the hell? Well, I mean, it don't matter. It don't matter.
Yeah.
Just make the shot. Don't sit. I know you might be ahead. Please don't tell me anything. Please don't tell me anything. I know you might be ahead. My bum ass set up over here, and these stupid timeouts. So everybody's already popping champagne or pissed already. Oh, come on, OKC. Come on. Don't do this, man. Don't do this. Come on, man. My son Steven Adams is getting older, man. Look at this team. I don't like the Rockets. What's this crap team, bro? Come on, man. Come on. There's no timeouts left. No fouls to give. Harden with that ugly beard. My beard's ugly too. It's absolute trash. But my bad. The camera wasn't even on me. My bad, y'all. Stop. All right, I gotta mute you guys, man. You can't be doing that, man. You can't be blowing the game for me. Stop, please. No. Please. All right. Game's back on. And that's it. Well, that's all, folks. That was terrible. That was absolutely terrible, man. Absolutely terrible. CP3, you broke my heart, bro.
I don't understand what they were doing. The fouls didn't even make sense.
I didn't know what the hell was going on. I don't have the volume on, so I just want to be in trouble. CP3, you broke my heart, bro. That last play, you a tactician in the head, bro. You're a maestro, bro. And you called that stupid play. That's not you, man. Yeah, dumb coaching call. I agree 1,000%. That last play to get to SGA open on the perimeter. I mean, that was just beyond stupid. You should have called Steven Adams to help you set the pick for the pick and roll. I can't stand the Rockets, bro. Yo, guys, everybody in here, I think you guys for supporting. You guys, this is fun, man. This just kills me. I can't watch the Rockets do this, man. Look at this. Look at the replay. What did you expect? You thought Steven Adams would sit there and shoot the three, catch and shoot the three?
That's dumb.
Why don't you do old school and set the picks for somebody? I mean, I can't even blame Dortz for the shot. He thought he had it. James Harden doesn't play defense like that, and he gets, of course, a block of his life. And then he splits himself to miss the. James Harden bugs me. His game just. How do you lose Game 7 by? Yeah, it's just.
They're playing the Lakers gonna beat them. Lakers in 6.
Yeah.
Everybody, thank you. Lakers in 6. That means the Rockets gonna win. I'd rather the Rockets go ahead. So that means the Rockets. Rockets in 5 probably. This will be fun. Everybody talk about James Harden should be MVP. Let's see him go against LeBron, who's probably just as good. But again, everybody, please plug in your channels, man. Let everybody know.
Rap, YouTube.com, Danny Rap. Check it out. Doing some big things on there.
Also, go to Reg's channel.
Yes, we go to Reg's channel.
Covering Marvin Gaye. I'm definitely going to be there.
Yes.
Man, no doubt.
And Big Freezy plug.
Yo, and to make sure y'all check out Blorn's Tears, because this is not like what you usually expect. I'm just throwing stories on there and just responding to people that hit me up in DMs and stuff, just doing little small videos. And then check me out also on and on. It's just, a community type thing, man, where we just chop it up, just regular conversations about stuff that matter in our communities and stuff, whether it's relationships or social activism or, whatever it is, we decide to talk about it at the time. So, again, shout out to the chat. Love y'all, man. Y'all full of truth. Y'all wild as hell. I don't know if I want to meet y'all in person. Some of y'all are wild.
I know Donald. I know you meet Gregory Castillo. He ain't about it. Donald is probably definitely not about it. You meet in real life.
Yeah.
And Adele Chapman, salute to you for being a father, 20 months old. Your son's 20 months old. Salute to that, man. God bless. Hopefully everything continues to go your way, man. God bless to that. Also, check out my man Shay Uno. Check out his YouTube site. I'm gonna post it again. Go and support everybody. If you guys got channels and stuff that y'all want me to put out there, just let me know, man. I don't give a damn about pride or any of that stuff, man. I'm all about, hey, let's promote, let's push, let's all of us eat and make money. Like 50 Cent said, man, you got fat while we starve. It's our turn. What do you say? some hot shells that I still want to learn. All right, forget the second part, but just listen to the you got fat while we starve part. But again, just let me know, guys, and I'll put your stuff out there, man. You know, I'm all about supporting Shay Uno, my dude. Go check out his stuff. CP3 to the Knicks. I hope, Winston. I hope. I can only hope, bro, because him on the Knicks would be excellent. But again, I might cover the game tomorrow. Clippers versus Nuggets. Yeah. But if I don't, again, guys, salute to each and every one of you guys. Definitely look out for the Devin Bessel video. I'm trying to work in it. I just have work and I have this, so I don't have much time to edit stuff. But everything's done. I'm just putting all the videos and clips and stuff together, so look out for that. But again, salute to everybody and God bless, man. I see you guys. See you guys, man. Peace.
Peace. Peace.